Hello, everyone. We are the casual ones. This is Snowcatch Valley. It's a little mystery of the week story that we're telling in the secluded town of Snowcatch Valley. It is the summer of 1998, and Ransom, Jimmy, Brody, and Angel are four college students who have stumbled into something strange. Um, as far as they can tell, local law is saying that the incident that they stumbled across, which was a body found in the the Stillwater forest near the Spear Point Mountain, was just a simple animal attack. Uh, Someone, Steve, that they had bumped into at the forest, uh, gave them more information stating that she was found with ink on her body, seemingly like dripped on her, and there were multiple bite marks. Um, Jimmy and Brody almost inserted themselves as witnesses, but narrowly avoided it due to
Never
Brody's
once.
having a bit of
Never
a
once.
dad knows the detective a little bit. Um, from there on out, they learned about a name called David Powers, someone that maybe had some kind of connection to the same circles that they believe the body belonged to, which is a friend that Angel believes he has online, Blackheart76, and a name that they've come across through Ransom's um, parents' art gallery. And there was another source that I think you guys cross reference his name from that I don't recall, but maybe it was just Ransom. But the name Madison Taylor had come up, and the initials MT were repeated. And there is some concern that it is Angel's online friend, who's also not been seen. Uh, After confronting David Powers, they learned that this is someone that they actually went to school with and could not remember the name of until I believe Josh or Simon himself let it slip that they went to school with Brody in multiple classes, and David Powers is just a name that he pulled from one of his favorite movies, The Lost Boys. And at that moment, Jimmy realized that maybe he was a little in over his head when Josh, Brody's friend, was found at Simon's house and was incredibly pissed. But also, Jimmy detected something more, that Josh was afraid and ashamed of something.
Mhm.
And Ransom and Angel discovered that Simon would be potentially around at the Drip, a local coffee place that has an open mic night. And there they lie in wait that same night. They see him walk in and sit himself in a chair that's seemingly reserved for him at the front of the room as the crowd begins to gather and the lights begin to dim. And that's where we'll start off. Ransom and Angel, you're there. You see him. He's sitting there in his classic black collar up, underneath hood up, sunglasses on, sitting alone in
Yeah,
the front row.
that's Simon.
Yep.
Right.
And you would recognize him yourself, Angel. It's someone that you've seen in class many times. He always looks at you, winks at you, gives you weird vibes because
He's
he
a weird
loves your
kid.
name just so much. Is there anything you guys would like to do as you see him kind of situate himself into the coffee shop?
So this creepy little goth kid, that's our target. Sorry,
Target.
that's our target. That's the guy we're looking for.
Yeah, that's Simon.
Okay. So what's
He's
the
a weird
play
kid.
here? Yeah. He does
Uh,
know that it's like dark outside and dark in here, right?
yeah.
What's with the sunglasses?
Told you he's a weird kid.
This whole town's weird. All right. So
Since we're here, we might as well perform something, right?
no.
What?
I didn't prepare anything. I'm not hopping up on stage. I'm more of a movie guy.
You can
I
perform
watched them.
your favorite scene from a movie.
No, that seems like a terrible idea.
I go over to the barista. Do we have to sign a sheet? Just say so. There's an order of who's going for the open mic.
Yeah, and you see him actually dragging a mic stand, mic, and amp towards a bit of a raised platform in the corner of the room there, where the seats are kind of centered around. And as he's dragging it over, he says, kind of first come first serve. Once this is all set up, maybe a minute or so, just get your hand up there. I'll pick somebody, and
Okay.
you'll get going. And he looks outside, sees that it is dimming. Street lights are on now. It's kind of the vibe that they're looking for. Inside, it's getting nice and dim as well. And he just walks away and starts grabbing cables and things as he begins to set up.
I go over to Simon since I do know him. Like, hey man, how's it going?
You see, he kind of like leans back in his chair, unexpected that someone would address him, and just looks up at you, and you could tell right away that grin is coming, and he just looks at you and just, hey, Angel. I don't think I've ever
Hey.
seen you here.
You know, just felt like getting some coffee. You know, late nights and all.
Okay. You
you
sticking
gonna
around for the
be-
show?
Yeah, for a bit. Are you gonna be doing anything?
No. That's not me. I don't get up on stage.
Amen, brother.
All right.
That's my buddy, Rance.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. You guys going up then, or what are you doing here?
I think he is for sure. I pat him
No,
on the
no, no,
back.
no. I'm just like I'm new in town. I'm just looking for something to do. I heard that the trip's kind of, the only thing about this town that doesn't suck.
All right. Yeah, it definitely sounds like you're from out of town. That's for sure.
It's the Connecticut accent. Yeah,
Okay.
The
I
name's
mean,
Ransom.
Yeah. He doesn't go for your hand. Just gives you a nod.
What have you been up to lately? You enjoying your summer so far?
Yeah, it's hot. That's for sure.
Yeah, but it's nice out.
It's getting nicer.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just kind of here, if I think it's gonna start soon.
Oh, do you want us to sit with you? We can take a seat. I pull over a chair.
Oh.
Like
He just-
Ransom's kind of like rocking on his heels, like.
He just kind
grab
of
the
shrinks
chair.
into himself, like this is not his comfort zone. Okay.
I pull out my pipe and I start smoking a little because it's the 90s and you can smoke indoors.
You know what? Good point. Yeah, your smoke joins the room, and the haze begins to grow as you look around the corner. And all sorts of people are poisoning each other. In this
All them
small room.
beatniks smoking.
Yeah.
I can taste it in my coffee.
He does kind of eye the pipe and kind of gives you a nod, like, all right, that's kind of awesome. I like the skull.
Thanks.
All right. You're not gonna like talk during this while stuff's going on, are you?
I don't know, like a little back and forth. I think it's okay. We can discuss what we liked about the performances. Critique them.
All right. Sure. Great. Okay. And you see the barista finish setting up all the equipment. He's plugged in all the cables, the amp set up, the mic set up. There's a chair there for anyone who needs it. And see, he taps the mic. Okay, everyone. It looks like we've got sundown, and it's open mic at the Drip. Thanks everyone for showing up. I see a few familiar faces, a few new ones. Is there anyone that would like to start us off? He just kind of looks across the crowd, and there's about a dozen or so people here. A little more have kind of like filtered in towards the back. Someone has taken the table you had previously, and you see like one hand tentatively rises, and The barista just says, "Okay, is there anyone else, or we're picking the first? Okay, come right on up." And you just see someone timidly, with a little acoustic guitar, kind of strum to the front, and they just nervously get up and just say like, "Oh hey, I'm just gonna go for it. This is, you'll figure it out." And he just starts playing, and a little acoustic something something, um, a little cover of a little known band. It starts with don 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 don,
Son of a bitch.
and nothing hot off the press, nothing newsworthy. Just a little indie band called Nirvana starts playing up over the speakers.
Well,
And
the question on everybody's mind: is it better than Jimmy's? Is he better
this
than
guy
Jimmy?
doesn't even attempt vocals. He knows what he's good at, and so by
Okay.
that virtue, with an amp and everything, it's like, you know what? It's not bad. He's sticking to his limits, and Jimmy takes risks.
Is this
Doesn't
guy's name
always-
like Kurt?
no. No, this is many moons after the existence of Nirvana. And then
But he's
as
wearing
the-
like the
as the,
space sweater and
yeah, he's definitely like trying to pull off the vibe. A nice knit sweater. He's even got a slope to it, one arm lower than the other. He's like really leaning into it. No, just little shy little guy. And as he kind of finishes up a cover, just very awkwardly nods to the crowd. Just okay, thank you, and walks away. The barista comes back up. Claps for him. Just, everyone give him a hand. It takes a lot of nerve to get up on here and play something you care about. Thank you so much. You have, as is tradition, you get freebies for the night. Free snack, free drink, anything you want, you got it. And smiles and goes back to where he was sitting and calls for another server. And then the barista scans the crowd. Is there anyone else who would like to grace us with some art tonight?
Yeah, Angel raised his hand for sure.
Okay, we got a new face, first time watcher and first time performer, it seems. All right. If no one else kind of eyes the room, notices Simon there, kind of gives him a nod, and Simon's almost just too embarrassed to even respond. All right, come right on up. Introduce yourself, and what do you? I don't see an instrument. You can do some opera for us?
A little spoken word.
Little
And,
spoken word. Okay.
I look over to Ransom as I get. I was like, "You're next, right?" And I walk up.
nope, nope.
He's like, hey all, I'm Angel. Just first time at the open mic, having some fun.
You hear some woos from the crowd, and then some coughs. Oh shit! God, we smoked so much in the 90s.
Look, this isn't something I made. It's from a friend of mine, but been thinking a lot about them and figured be a nice way to think of them some more. So I then proceed to say the poem.
And
Frozen.
you hear, as you start talking, a little bass riff, just little, boom, boom, little jazzy little bass gets played out over the amp.
Nice.
So frozen, unticking clock, ceaseless calls from the blooded flock. Keep away, jaw shut, one-sided promise to not. Vicious, alone, meretricious, precious stone.
You see the crowd starts to slowly clap, and people turn and look at one another. And there's like a murmur as people kind of begin to whisper, and the barista even comes up and says like, "Good job, bud. You didn't even You didn't crack. First time, you barely got the jitters. That was great. Thank you so much.
And
No problem,
I'm
man.
going to
Fuck vamps.
try and use investigate to sort of judge Simon's reaction.
Does Angel say this?
Yeah,
Yeah, what did you say?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Right as I step off the stage, like, yeah, fuck vamps, and walk over.
Okay.
Boy.
Yeah, the priest is just like, okay, yeah. He takes the mic. Fuck vamps, apparently. And hangs it up on the stand. And you do hear a bit of murmur, and there's a few people kind of in Simon's area who are kind of talking to one another. And you see Simon himself, like, he's like staring daggers in his own feet at the moment. He's not looking at anybody. He's not reacting. And then without a word, he just gets up, hands in the pockets, shoves his way out the door. And you just hear a few people speaking around you. I assume you go back and take your seat.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm having a grand old time.
Yeah. You just see him edge his way out of there, and a few people are kind of like laughing a little bit. You can tell some people kind of get Simon's vibe a little bit, that he's got a bit of a fixation with like vampire culture or something, and it seems like you maybe were getting at him, like pointing at him. People know his vibe, but at the same time you hear the phrase empty being passed around in whispers around you. And yeah, you get the sense that maybe some people have heard this one before. And then
Is there anybody like close by for where we're sitting that's like talking about it, or no?
more in hushed tones, yeah, just saying like basically like, or roll an investigation to see how much you can overhear.
Ruh-roh. It's my investigation plus 0. Okay, so that's a 4.
4 total. Oh, that's pretty high up there. Yeah, you just hear like whatever is in earshot, which is like, it's kind of like an empty vibe. Did she do that one time? Is he here for her or something? I don't know. It's the weekend. She would never do a thing on the weekend. That kind of vibe. And then the barista just calls another hand up, and another person starts to just sing, and a few more continue through the night. Is there anything that you two would like to do while you're here, or are you bailing once Simon is kind of going?
Should we go talk to him, or should we just get the hell out of here?
We can head back. Maybe see a little bit where he's going, if it's in the same kind of direction.
Yeah, I say we tail him for sure.
I don't know.
I mean,
He might be a little upset, but fuck,
you don't think
kid's
it was
really
that?
shit, man.
You don't think it was the fuck Famps thing, do you?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, honestly, that was pretty funny. I didn't think you were gonna do that.
You really should have just done like something yourself, man. Yeah.
That's not really my
get up.
thing.
Come on, let's get going before we lose him.
Yeah, I do my best to like just look as small as possible on the way out. Just sort of shrink into the shadows of this place and the smoke as we make our way out.
Okay. As you guys make your way outside, you see Simon. He's walked maybe a block or so away, and you see him turn a right down another street. Are you trying to catch up to him, gain on him? What are you
Is
doing?
that the same direction we would normally be going, or in a different direction?
It's toward home. Yeah.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
going.
Okay.
At least like keep an eye on him, but stay like half a block back, I guess.
Yeah, like as we get around to that the corner where he took that right, like sort of like slide up against the building, look down, just make sure it's clear.
I'm just walking in like the middle of the street, like smoking.
Okay. So Ransom turns the corner. You want to roll a stealth check for me?
Hey, that is always my strength in every game we play. I would love to.
That's
Yeah.
all
Oh
of our
yeah,
strength.
your character kills it here. I can tell with
Yeah,
is
he
that
sure
minus
does,
2.
yeah.
Looking pretty-
Yeah. He's trying. He's played stealth games. That is that's a 5.
Yeah, all right. You get some XP. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ransom stops on a dime, like ready to peer around the corner, and Angel, you're just like you crash into the back of him before you realize that he just got stopped for no reason. Um,
Are
and
you
Ransom,
okay?
you spill forward a step.
Yeah, I'm trying to like just tail him. It's all stealthy like, you know?
And then
You're
as you hit the
more
ground,
obvious
you
right
actually
now.
see Simon around the corner, lit by a street light. He's standing at the driver's side of a blue pickup truck, and it's idling, and he's talking to someone. It's
And
maybe 30, 40 feet away down the block.
do we recognize the pickup truck, or do we know, like, can we see because it's lit who it is, or no?
You can't see from here who's inside, but you can tell that that's plainly Simon.
Okay. Well, it's the same direction we're gonna go. I say we just like walk past.
Yeah, just again trying to look as
Act
now that
fucking
you know we're gonna
normal,
be going
dude.
clear.
What the fuck?
Like, okay, right. I was just trying to be stealthy.
So you guys are going to start walking
It's a
past
normal
him.
thing, right?
Yeah, walk down the street.
Okay.
All right,
Just chatting.
I'll be cool. I'll be cool.
All right. As you kind of pull in towards him, you start to hear him, and you hear the tone of his voice, and he's heated. You can tell that he's on the verge of yelling at someone inside the truck. And as he's speaking, you see him turn and look at you. And there's just, through body language alone, you can tell that there's just like disbelief. And he just slaps the inside of the truck, the top of the door with the window rolled down, and just points at you two and steps aside. And then the truck opens, and a pretty imposing figure steps out. He's got spiked blonde hair and a tank top, jean shorts,
Ugh,
and he
That's
walks
a
towards
look.
you.
Angel, I think this is bad. I'm gonna like just immediately like backpedal, trying to remain overlooked.
Do I recognize who this blonde, jean shorted person is?
I don't recall if
Yes. We
I was
all
there
went-
when we first met Josh.
at the outside.
Yes.
Pizza place, yeah.
Yeah. So it is Josh who you had seen before. Yeah. And he just kind of arms out and eyes on you. Just, hey guys, what are you
Hey,
doing
man,
here?
how's it going? We're walking home. What about you?
He's so big.
It just seems maybe, a big coincidence today.
There's like 3 streets in this whole town. What do you mean big coincidence?
Just saying, a lot of time goes by. I don't see you guys, and then
I
do a
don't know
lot in
you.
the same day. I know it's kind of weird that you're seemingly following us around.
I work at the rental place beside the pizza shop.
Yeah, I know this. I
Yeah,
I
that's-
see you all the time, you and your friends.
That's totally
They-
normal, man.
You're being kind of weird right now, dude.
Yeah, I don't get why you're being so threatening.
He just like kind of looks over his shoulder at Simon, and after a moment, Simon just nods. Tells me your friends bumped into him at the house. He tells me you've been watching him. He tells me inside you just told him something to set him off, and now
I
he's
said a
telling me
poem,
I
dude.
I
he's
might
telling
have
you
to
what?
deal with it.
Oh, come on now.
So what? You're his.
Are you guys like dating now? Is that the thing?
You see, like, at what
Bad idea,
Ransom
Angel.
says, at what Ransom says, he just kind of like, he just puffs up. He's just like, yeah, I'm whatever Simon needs right now. And he
That's
takes
cool,
a swing
man.
at you, Angel.
Oh, okay.
Can you roll keep cool to see if you can evade this?
Oh, probably not. Then again, 7. With a
Okay.
-2.
All right. Yeah, he comes in and just clocks you on the jaw. You take 1 harm, but you see an opening where if you wanted to, you could hit him back.
Yeah, sure. I go for a kick to the jewels. Just like full on, like the fuck off.
All
me.
right.
Yeah, this is street rules, baby.
Yeah, right away, just kick him right back. He kind of skirts to the side as he sees like your leg wind up, and with disbelief, and you kind of kick him more in the groin, and he's just like, okay, I guess it's go time. And then he just body checks you full speed, like football style, picks you up and throws you, pushing you into ransom. Can both of you do a keep cool?
Not
Like
successful.
theoretically, yes.
You gotta succeed some of these, and don't forget to mark experience.
9.
I rolled a 2, in case you were wondering.
Okay. Yeah, Angel, you hit the ground. The wind gets knocked out of you, and you take another harm. He just pushes you down, steps on your chest, and makes a swing at you, Ransom. Unless there's anything you're doing as soon as he's standing up.
Yeah, no, basically, yeah, like back up, like sort of out of the way of Angel if I can. And I'm really gonna try and rush around behind him and just like show that I'm not the threat. Basically, I want to try and roll often overlooked.
Sure. Yeah, if you want to say something to like calm him down, it's gonna help.
Like, hey man, like I'm not the one you got beef with.
Okay.
Just bail on me instantly, huh?
Are they
No, not yet.
are they pretty far from Angel's place? Like,
Oh, yeah.
we would be hearing the commotion. Okay.
No, this is like 15-minute walk. Like
Okay.
you're some time away.
Yeah, don't worry, you're listening to the sweet sounds of Jimmy playing, baby. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Jimmy's playing, I'm trying to drum it. Go on.
Okay.
Sorry.
And try to look essentially unthreatening. Just
Okay.
back up and try and get around him. So let's go with unimportant, actually.
Yeah. So you roll sense danger and
Yeah, you got to roll with
see how
8.
this goes. 8. Okay, so you went with unimportant. I see. Okay, so yeah, he looks at you and sees you skirt away from your friend and knows instantly that you are not a fighter, not interested. And then he just turns back to Angel, takes his foot off your chest, and just kind of leans down. Are you ready to leave?
Now, as soon as
We're
he,
going anyway. What?
yeah, as soon as he ignores me, and turns his back and like leans in, I'm running
Oh.
with a full swing kick.
No, you son of a bitch. All right, roll combat for me.
Yeah. I have some luck I can spend, right? All right. I'm going to spend. I can spend 1 luck or 2 luck. I forget how that works.
It's just 1 to turn it into a success, like a 12.
Okay. Oh, it's already or with the 12. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah. So you get it. So you can
Knock him up
choose,
around his ears.
I think there may be a typo in here, but you can choose to either do more damage or move them with a 12.
Sorry, or move them.
Yeah, so like he's currently kind of over Angel threateningly. You can add 1 more damage to that attack, or just have him pushed away in a direction of your choice.
Okay, yeah, basically up and over Angel. Like, if he's standing at his chest, I want to push him like up over his head, kind of thing.
Oh shit. Okay. So
Oh, Jimmy! All right.
That's what I'm saying.
how much harm do you do? Do you have a weapon in hand here, or no?
Oh, there's no weapon here yet. No, this is just my my street kicks.
Okay, so it's just
My-
gonna
my
be 1 then.
shoes. Yeah.
Okay. And you push him away from Angel then, and he just
Yeah,
like takes
reach
a few
down,
steps
like-
back.
Yeah, like grabbing his hand, like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, sure. I grab his hand to get up, and
Okay.
when I get up, like my wallet falls out, and
Okay.
I pick it up, and like a dollar bill falls out,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use one of the occult scrolls.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Interesting. So yeah, we'll have to figure out if there is something else that happens here. But what is the effect of the scroll?
Trap a specific person, minion, or monster.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And then I get to roll the glitch as well. So I would say that this one will require just that you have to say or gesture something that would convince them, and then the glitch will happen as well. This is success.
Convince them to do what? To be trapped?
Whatever it is you're asking. So you're asking him basically to stay there and fuck off. And so he's going to follow your orders if you're able to do that.
Okay.
You just have to roll to see if the scroll works.
Sure. The roll it's plus weird, right?
Yep.
So it's a 9.
Or sorry, a cult on that one. 9. So yeah, the effect happens, but there's a glitch.
Okay.
Let's see what the glitch is. It's weakened. So you can see for a moment as like, how does this physically look to you? As like you pull out this dollar bill, I imagine there's something written on it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like one of the like dollar bills you get from like a coffee shop, and just people just writing all over it,
Yeah.
and you just see like the face of the president just like flash,
Shit. Okay.
and it's just like, you come any closer, I'm calling the cops.
And yeah, for a moment he actually does stumble, and almost to both of your surprise, the dollar bill just like of its own accord starts to move through the air and towards Josh, and he just is like entranced by it and just grabs it for himself and just holds on to it for a moment. And you can see that he's starting to come out of this daze. If
Fucking,
you're
I'm
booking
gone.
it, okay,
Yeah. Just
okay.
little T1000 run right now.
They call me White Lightning because I'm done in 10 seconds.
Jesus. Okay. So you take off out of there.
Run, Forrest, run.
And then you see him kind of like shaking his head. And then all of a sudden the sound comes back to him and he just hears Simon yelling at him basically. Like, what are you doing? They're running away. Go after them. And he's just kind of like, oh, I just need a minute. Kind of sits back down in the middle of the street, and you guys take off. I'm guessing you're just heading back home.
Yeah, I'm booking it
Yeah,
from my
okay.
place.
As you kind of peel away, you start to see Simon like picking up Josh, urging him to stand, and eventually gets him standing and puts him into the driver's seat and runs around to the passenger. And you hear the car starting up behind you. They don't immediately come after you, but as you guys are turning and running down to the end of the street, turning the block, you start to see the car turning its way, making a slow U-turn and making its way in the direction that you guys are going. But as far as you can tell, you've made some distance. You are cutting through alleys and short and yards and hopping fences where you need to, any way to get back as quickly as possible, and you end up at your door. Vaguely aware that there is a truck on the road coming in your direction.
Oh. Holy shit, man. he's gonna remember that, isn't he? Oh no.
Can I lock the
I
door? And the usher ransom in and immediately lock the half dozen padlocks that are on the door.
And you just see Jimmy and he's playing guitar, and I'm just drumming into nothingness. The air drums.
Sprinting
Holy
up the
shit,
stairs
guys.
3 steps at a time.
Guys, we almost died.
What?
What?
Your friend is a dickhead. And I'm,
That Josh guy is a fucking asshole.
Okay. Wait a minute, Jimmy. We'll pick this up later.
Yeah, no worries.
What do you guys mean? You guys almost died? The drip isn't that bad.
No.
do you see this? And there's like a big red mark on the side of my face.
Yes, it's quite hard to miss.
Yeah, the hockey bro, Josh, just fucking wailed on me.
He's like the bodyguard for that little goth kid.
What do you
Wait,
mean?
what?
Yeah, Josh doesn't fight anybody. He's like he's He doesn't even like to throw a hit in the ice.
Yeah, well, he's an enforcer now.
Yeah, we were.
I go to my
Fallen.
fridge and grab, or go to my freezer and grab like a pack of peas.
There you go. Yeah. The classic. Every freezer's got it.
um,
That's so weird. I mean, I've never seen Josh fight anybody. He eats healthy foods, for Christ's sakes.
What does that matter?
Yeah, I don't. Man, I don't think that has to do with fighting. I don't
Vegans can
think the
be angry.
foods-
You know what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
okay, well,
maybe he's
maybe
mad
that's
'cause he
why
doesn't eat meat or something.
Wait.
Yeah, maybe.
What the hell's a vegan?
I think it's like a vegetarian, but worse.
They
Oh,
don't eat things with
It
shadows.
gets worse.
Oh man,
Oh.
it's just lame.
Okay, well,
Anyway.
just tell us what happened. Start from
Okay.
the drip and move your way forward.
Yeah, so we went to the drip, right? We were gonna go check out, the open mic night. And Simon was there, so Angel got up and did that poem, the one we found the other night, and
Okay.
Simon just booked it the hell out of there. So we decided to follow him, and he was talking to Josh in the pickup truck. He saw us, and like a dog got out and basically attacked us when Simon said that we were bothering him. It was
That's
like,
so weird.
He got a footprint on my nice sweater. I'm trying to like clean it off.
I kicked him in the nuts so hard.
Bro, that's not cool.
I had to protect Angel.
Yeah, but
I got your
and-
back, Angel.
Speaking of which, didn't you just full on almost bail on me in the middle of that
No,
fight?
no, man, that's all a ploy. Right? Look at me. I'm not a fighter. I was trying to make it look like you were more important, and then the whole plan was just to knock his balls up around his ears.
Wait, did you touch that guy's balls?
Yeah, like with my foot. Come on.
Oh,
Yeah. I wasn't like, oh, get out of the way. No.
I mean, honestly, man, it's probably for the better. That I don't think that.
I'm not saying that's a move
move's
in my
not allowed.
repertoire.
I don't even think that move makes it in street rules. That's
I
Um,
wasn't
that's a
thinking
different kind of
those.
fight, man. I don't know if that's like a
Ransom
Connecticut
and,
special, but
and Angel, you start to hear the sound of a truck outside the window.
I check out the window. Is it Joshy Boy and Simon?
It's the same truck, lights out, just idling there right out front.
Yeah, they're following us home now. This is really creepy.
That's
oh,
not
Brody, you
great.
can go apologize, man.
apologize. I didn't do anything.
Remember how pissed he
Oh.
was? Because
For what? For free pizza?
I I don't think that's why he was mad, dude. I'm just
Oh.
trying to let you know that if he's out there, maybe you can talk to him. He's your friend, right?
Oh, I thought he was mad.
No,
'cause he didn't
he's
get
not
the
a bro.
topics.
He's not your bro. Might be his bro. They play hockey together. Don't you guys all? I don't know, like hang out and like give each other slaps on the butt or whatever. That's a thing. I've seen that. I've seen Mighty Ducks. I think.
I think.
Yeah, one and
Yeah,
like two, right?
Oh
Good
boy, I
movies.
don't remember two
They were like 93
and the
and
release
95.
dates. I
think.
think so, but anyway.
94.
Nice.
I mean, I can go talk to Brody, or Brody. What? I can go talk
Dude,
to.
don't talk to yourself. That's not gonna help it, dude.
Oh, I can go talk to Josh. I mean,
I wouldn't, man. He's
I wouldn't. He's like an animal.
not right in the head right now.
okay, well, we should save the night then. I mean, it's not safe to go out there if they're going crazy. But I mean, all you did was just write or read the poem, and he got upset. That's it. Is there anything else?
No, that's it, right?
That's
read the poem.
That's it. Yeah, I guess a lot of people were talking.
Yeah, there were people whispering about like it being like a Madison poem. So I think it's something she said before at the coffee shop.
Oh. So now it looks like you like copied her work or whatever.
No, I I've said this is a friend's thing.
Oh,
as
good,
soon
good,
as-
good.
I'm-
I've lost
I'm not
marks
that
for that,
scumbag.
so you know you gotta be
I'm-
careful with how you word things.
I'm not that kind of guy.
No, it's good,
I
man.
can't
No,
take credit for it.
it's good. You're a good dude, Angel.
Well,
You guys hear a knock at the door.
I
More
ignore
of a fist at the door.
I heavily ignore it.
We're just not gonna.
No, what?
That door got a peephole?
It's like a, I believe, like a glass door, right? Is that what it looks like, Angel, or how does it look?
So if it's like the one downstairs,
Hmm.
because it's like a staircase to go up to the apartment.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I figured it would be like that, like reinforced glass with like a couple locks.
Yeah.
So I just like peek my head around, like down the stairwell, and it's Josh, I'm guessing.
Yeah, you get the impression. It's pretty dark out, but it looks taller than Simon.
I just yell out, "You knock again, I'm calling the cops."
The figure stands there, but they don't knock again.
Yo, do you get? I can go talk to him. I'm
If
I'm
you
pretty good with
want.
people.
He's pretty angry.
Brody, why don't you go talk to him, man? Or I guess we could just do nothing. I gotta finish restringing my guitar anyway, so currently working on doing because I broke a string.
Do you,
Earlier in the
do you
day.
guys want to play Mario Kart or something?
Are we really just
Change
gonna?
off.
He's just gonna stay down there though, right? Like,
I mean, you can't stay down there forever. I mean,
But we can stay up here playing Mario Kart.
yeah.
but like I'm gonna want to eat at some point too. Like, I'm not saying right now or anything, but like in the morning or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but hopefully
Wait
he's
a
gone
minute.
by then.
I go over to like the wall phone with the like super long cable, like 15 feet.
Hmm. Yeah.
I just bring it over and I'm just like peek my head around the door, just holding the phone in my hand.
Okay.
You just chilling there?
There's still a figure. It's mainly just a silhouette in the darkness, but yeah, still there.
This is really creepy, man. Should we just call the cops? Get them to go away?
My only worry with that is the cops don't like me, and I'm here. So if
Well,
that one guy
there's a-
comes by, like that's
There's a
that's
back
just
door,
gonna be
isn't there?
bad.
I don't know. This is your place. Not to the apartments.
Okay, I was gonna say I hope you know if there's a back door to this place. Like,
We're on the second floor.
let's tell me you've never like thought up like your zombie survival plan. You know what I mean? Like you've got to look for the exits first.
No. You take the like drop down ladder up to the roof, obviously.
Okay, but you know how many exits there are in here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm making sure.
There would
Brody-
be a back door to like the pizza place and stuff, but not on the second floor. That's pretty uncommon.
Brody, I just want to say, man, you're like the captain of the hockey team, right? Are you fucking
Yeah.
scared of this guy? I just gotta know like what we're dealing with here.
No, I mean, I'm not afraid. If it's just Josh, oh, fine. But
Oh,
I
you're
don't
scared of
think
Simon.
yeah, 'cause that goth kid freaks me out. Have you seen the way he dresses?
Don't you have like a foot on him? And probably like 30 to 40 pounds. The way he dresses freaks you out. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
man, but this is suspect.
Okay, excuse me. For somebody that licks his lips when talking to somebody in a normal conversation, that doesn't creep you out.
You're worried
Has
he's gonna
anybody
kiss you.
ever gone like?
I mean,
while
I
he's
kind of
talking
wish
to you?
you'd stop doing that right now. But
Yeah.
so you're just worried he's gonna try to kiss you.
No. He's dating Josh.
I don't
Yeah.
think they're dating.
Wait,
Oh,
No.
well,
They are. They talked about it.
No,
Yeah.
he
fair.
definitely made it seem like they're dating.
I mean, that's cool,
Okay.
man.
Well,
I believe the words were, "I'm whatever Simon needs me to be."
Yeah.
That's kind of sweet, actually. I like that.
You don't think that like maybe he thinks like
I could write a
we're
song
judging him
about
or
that.
something? That would
I'm whatever
No.
you need me to be. Oh, that could go places. This is a good one, guys. Thanks.
yeah.
Angel, you see the silhouette move.
To which
and
direction? Towards me?
It goes away out of
Okay.
your view. Anyone up inside towards the window would hear that the car starts to move within a moment or two, and the truck seemingly starts to pick up, wheels turning on the pavement, and starts to go.
Okay. Looks like threat of the cops was enough. Hang the phone
Sweet.
back up.
See, we just needed to wait them out.
And then you hear a knock at the door.
Damn it.
Wait.
Yeah? Just popping my head out my door down the stairwell. Or is the knock at my door?
No, it's still at the glass door. Oh boy.
Oh, clench.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, glass door. You hear a knock.
Or I pop my head down. I'll look down.
There's no
Okay.
figure.
Fuck it. Let me go. Let me go. Just does Angel? Do you have like a baseball bat or something just laying around for protection? Anything?
I go over behind the couch and I hand Brody a BB gun.
I don't want to go to prison. I just wanted a baseball bat.
It's a
just take
BB gun. What do you need
I'll
to
tell
go
you
to
what.
prison?
Brody, I got you covered. I reached in my pocket and I pulled out the brass knuckles. I said, "You want this?"
Yeah. See, I'm looking at Angel. See, discreet.
Acting like you know how to use a baseball bat. Hockey players, am I right?
He's gonna swing from underneath. It's gonna be all wrong.
Yeah.
That's not how you do it, man.
Okay,
Go
I'm gonna go
swing
open
it.
the door.
No, no, no. Don't open the door.
Hey, man, let
Shut
him
up,
live.
Angel.
You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down and be like, who is it?
You don't hear anything.
Try
Wanna
knocking
open it?
back.
Josh, if it's you out there, man, just go home. There's something here for you.
You don't hear anything. You want to open the door or try and detect if maybe someone is out there, if there's any sound or.
See, I've seen a lot of vampire movies. So the second I welcome something in here, we're all fucked.
Wait, don't offer them to come in.
This is in my mind. I'm not saying talking to
Oh my god.
Yes, you know what? I will open the door. I'll unlock it. Just open it. Just a tad, just to like take a little peek. And if
Okay,
there's
Angel,
a hand
you
that
hear
comes
all
in,
those locks come undone. One
if there's a
by
hand that
one.
comes in, slamming it closed on those fingers. I don't give a damn who it is.
As you slowly undo those locks and creak the
Oh
door
wait.
open.
Can I roll investigation or sense danger? Can we do a sense danger?
That's a good idea.
I
It's
like
kind of
it.
the situation where you get to roll.
Ransom is now armed himself with like
8.
the broom.
Nice. You're like
Standing
piled.
over
They're
it.
all piled around that apartment door. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, 8 total.
okay. So yeah, you know your pulse is definitely going. It's not a normal situation. You slowly start leaning up against the door as you're opening it to see if you can get like a bit of a what do you call that side of your eye view? Peripheral. That's it?
Peripheral. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, so you can get a peripheral view. As you're leaning up, you notice as you start to open the door to the right side, the parking lot of the Shawshank Projectionist, you see the truck is actually parked up in the parking lot there. But you see Josh walking back to it. And as you kind of like push up on the door, he makes his way to the truck, gets into the driver's side. And then they actually take off, pull out of the parking lot, make their way down the street.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
just
gonna-
feel the cool air of the night just breeze on you.
Okay, I'm gonna lock all the doors, and then turn on my way up. They're gone. They drove away.
Okay.
Are we sure this time though? Because like they drove away last time.
Well, they I guess they just drove to the parking lot, but they were there in the parking lot. And they just left.
Just
All
trying
right.
to freak us out.
Like go over the
Maybe.
window. Is the car like or is the truck actually gone?
Yeah, and Anyone else? Is anyone else at the window as well?
I wanna look for Gwen.
Okay. Yeah. No, your car is not affected. Nothing happened.
Yeah,
But as you
like
I
at
was
the
so
blinds.
scared.
but as you're peering out the window, you see that. I mean, Jimmy would know this. Wherever they're going, it
Yeah.
is not to Simon's house. They're going opposite end of town. There's no easy way to route back. They are making their way.
I don't know where they're going, but they're not going back to Simon's place. That's like in way the wrong direction.
Would I know where that road takes them, or what's
Make
on
an
that side of
investigation
the-
check for me.
Can I make it too? Because I feel
Yeah,
like
sure.
I know the road's better.
Yeah.
9 total.
7.
All right. Yeah, and the question for this investigation is pretty obvious. Where are they going? In that direction, you guys would know. I believe it was earlier the same day you sped off down the road to go to the hospital. That is a direction that would take you there. A bit more towards the center of town. There's not a lot of attractions. So the main things in that direction would be the hospital. Beyond that would be the pathway to the forest, where you guys had just come back the other night, towards the campgrounds and national park there. So, yeah.
Well, either you kicked him real hard and he's got to go like get it checked out or something, or they're going camping, or I don't know. There's like a bunch of other fucking places. Maybe they have friends over there. I'm not a mind reader, but
Like, I don't know these guys well enough. That was weird, right? Like that whole thing felt really weird.
He stole $1.
he robbed you. Oh,
Yeah, that's really not like Josh. That's weird. He
You need better
he
friends.
never take risks. He's like a stay-at-home defenseman, you know. He never.
I really appreciate you know that term.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You guys don't know him like I do, but ever since we were kids, he was always the one that would go home on time. He would never do anything to get his parents mad at him. This is weird. Well, man, maybe it's that breakup, man. He's taking it pretty hard.
Was a breakup?
Yeah, he was dating that hot girl. What was her name? Cherry.
I think we know why they broke up.
Stripper?
He's in the guys, right?
Oh wait, you mean Cherry Palmer?
Yeah, that girl who's always
yeah.
running around at school.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like dating last year, and then something happened, and then he took it pretty hard.
Oh. A year ago though? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it was a year ago. Let me think. Yeah, last year. Yeah, they dated last year.
Dude, get over it though, you know?
I
You know
think
what, that-
maybe the information would be like school year is kind of the idea there.
okay.
So you guys are just in summer now, so it could have been
Okay.
within a few
Could have been a
months
few
ago.
months ago. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, no. They were dating. They were dating during the school year. Don't you remember?
Oh.
It was like a big topic when they broke up. Everyone
No,
was talking.
man. Who? No.
Oh.
No, man. We're not in high school anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Not everything's gossip.
Yeah, my brain right now.
We also run in like different social groups.
Yeah, I guess all the cool people were talking about it, but anyway,
We
You're
anyway,
not
yeah.
wrong, but
You know?
Anyway,
It's kinda rude, man.
he took it pretty bad. Maybe he got into the wrong crowd and met Simon.
I still don't know what that little guy would like do to corrupt anybody. Like,
What does he have on Josh? You know, or maybe
I
they're
don't know.
dating now. Like we
face
saying.
paint and eyeliner.
Well, maybe that's why him and Sherry broke up. Maybe he likes Simon.
Wait, hold on. You said he changed when he got around Simon. You don't think
Well-
like he's like Simon's got him doing like drugs or something.
I don't know, man.
You know, like in those "This is your brain on drugs" ads. Maybe he's getting all violent because he's done a cocaine or something.
Like the one where it's like all the wires and they clip the wires. And
Yeah,
now
or
your
like with
brain's
the
fried.
egg. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those ads mess me up, man.
Yeah, that's why I don't touch anything.
Well, maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know. He like I said, he's not that dude. I'm just so surprised that he would attack you. Weird.
Yeah, I was surprised too. And Simon gave him like the A-OK to jump us.
But Simon did. I'm looking
wasn't
at
even
Jimmy.
just
I'm
like-
telling you.
It wasn't even like an okay. It was almost like a command. Weird. Like what did he do? He like slammed on the truck and just pointed. Josh got out.
Yeah.
It's creepy,
And
man.
then put me on the floor.
You're like all right now though, right? Like you're not like
Yeah,
Heck.
I'm alright. It's just a little sore. Nothing a night's rest won't like fix up, you know? And probably another ice pack.
fair.
What day is it?
It was Saturday, I think.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah,
so.
I think it is.
Mhm.
Well, maybe not. You guys did the camp. Was that Friday night? I believe
Yeah.
you came back early. Was the thing.
Came back early, hung out.
And then it's
next
just been
day.
Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think
Hospital, drip, pizza
Yeah.
delivery.
It's like 8:45 on Saturday night. Like the night is young. So
Okay. Yo, did you guys hear about that Chinese place that just opened up like a few blocks down? You know, have you guys tried it yet?
Yeah.
No, man. I usually just eat pizza.
Yeah.
a lot of pizza.
You know what? Maybe I'll go grab some. I've been kind of craving Chinese food. You know. Anybody
gonna,
want some?
like, bring it back though? Because like I'll try it. Like
Yeah. I'm gonna come back. I
Yeah,
have all
alright.
weekend.
Probably
You wanna-
shouldn't go on your own though, since Josh is trying to jump us.
Yeah. Why don't we just get delivery?
Oh yeah, you can do that.
I think that's kind of rude. Like I look over to Jimmy.
what's rude about that? I want to fucking work. That's fine. I don't deliver for them. This doesn't impact me. We're good. Don't worry, boy.
Yo, can you ask Jeeves the phone number? That's so weird to say.
Do you know what the place is called? I hop on
Um,
my computer. I
let
don't
me,
know. Well, you know what? No, there's no need for this. I whip out the phone book.
Hold on,
Scan it
though.
through the yellow pages, baby.
How long ago did it open, and what version of the phone book?
This is the thing: is that recently opened, may not have made its way to print. If we're
Gotta
looking for
check
the
the
same
phone
spot.
book first.
Okay, yeah, make an investigation check.
Yeah, it was called like Walk Wagon Express or something.
That's a 6.
Yeah, you just like pick up this phone book that's obviously been here since before you moved in, and start thumbing through it, and you don't find it.
Nah, I guess I'll pop on the computer.
It was called like. Go on.
I was gonna say, I love that you think that you can find it there. Like, I feel like everybody forgets
Fails.
pre internet. Like, these places didn't have websites.
Well, it could be like Canada 411 sort of deal.
If that's been updated.
You think Canada
you know.
had websites? Boy, you crazy.
No, you had to call the old information hotline at 411.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll try the internet first.
Okay.
They have a website on Angel Fire.
10.
All right, so you get some information. You eventually find your way across a website that's slowly becoming part of your internet sphere, which is the Snowcatch Valley e-news. You see a little article from a few weeks ago saying new restaurant, finally, and Brody, what was the name of the restaurant?
It was called Walk Wagon China, or no, sorry, Walk Wagon Express.
Walk Wagon Express.
Yeah.
Opening in just a few weeks, and you see the article is dated a few weeks old. And as you're kind of scrolling through that, you get a glimpse at an article that's actually new. That states break-in at the hospital, 3rd time this week. Officials aren't sure what was taken. And there's some more information about seemingly a string of break-ins at a hospital, the hospital. That's happened 3 times in the last week. And it's been overnight, where there was some kind of like break and enter situation, and no one knows if anything of value was taken, but someone keeps entering the hospital after hours.
There's like crazy break-ins going in at the hospital this week, apparently. 3 times.
Which days? Like not weren't like any of the days that like we were around, right? I really don't need more stuff tying
days,
things to
Aaron?
me.
It says like basically every 2 days or so within the last week. So if today's Saturday, so it would have been Thursday, and then Tuesday, and then the Sunday before that.
Like every other day, man.
Well, wait. Was it Thursday? Was the last one?
Yeah.
If it's happening every 2 days, then tonight would be another day, no?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, fuck.
Josh was driving that way, right?
Let's just leave it. No. Listen, if I go back to something that has to do with some kind of crime, 100% someone's going to try to put me in jail. Let's just let it happen.
You don't want to find them there?
Ah, fuck.
What if we just drove by and like if we see his truck, we like call it in?
As long as I don't have to just keep the cops away from me. That's all I'm
Well,
asking.
anonymous call, man.
Although, hold
Anonymous
on.
tip.
You know, I could use this to my advantage, Get my name in the papers if they do think it's me.
You don't want
Get the
that
name
kind of
circulated
publicity.
around. Hey, man, the music in prison, they go way back. Think about Elvis. He played in a prison once.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny Cash was like arrested too, and he played in a prison.
Yo, you guys want to go to the hospital?
Yes.
Okay, well, we'll go to the hospital, but I'm staying in the car. Like Jimmy said, there's too much heat on me.
No, you
And-
have to
and-
go in because it's your fucking friend that might be in there.
Yeah, so? Doesn't
I
mean
just-
I would know he would be in the hospital. Why would I
But
know
like, you
that?
might be able to like stop him from like.
Killing us.
I don't think he's gonna kill anybody, but I don't want Ransom to have to keep trying to kick this guy in the balls either.
Do
I'll
we,
do it if it means protecting you guys.
do we even know it's them?
No, that's why we're gonna drive by. Maybe they
Okay.
parked the car there. They're kids. They're stupid.
All right, Brody, lead the way to the car.
Okay, I'm gonna take that broomstick.
Wait, hold on. Before we go, are we getting Chinese first?
Yeah.
Ah.
Let's make the order first, and we'll pick it up on the way.
Yeah, lead in the car.
Give me a number. Give me a number 2. Everybody's talking about the number 2.
I actually want a number 7, if I could.
Bring.
Number
Whatever the
4,
Kung
where's
Pao
that?
is. I want the Kung Pao chicken.
I want
Yeah.
that chicken chow mein.
You guys, you call through. You place your orders. You get some 2s. You get some 7s. You get some chicken pow, some chicken chow mein,
Chicken
some
pow.
kung pao chicken,
Fucking love the chicken pao.
the chicken pow mein,
Extra
Yeah.
spring rolls. Extra spring rolls.
extra spring rolls.
Yeah,
have
Lots
to,
of fortune cookies, at least
have
8.
to.
I
Yeah.
want
Hey, if
2
you guys aren't
fortune-
using that plum sauce, just pass it over.
Yeah, we'll be there in 10 minutes.
All right. Thank you. That'll be like $60. That's so much food. Click.
Yo, I got
Brody's
this.
got this.
You got. Man, you're a good dude. All right, I'll drive. That's my contribution.
Shotgun.
Damn it!
Hey, no, No, I gotta have shotgun. I'm the one paying. I have to go in and pay.
No, I'll get out and let you get it.
It's rules of shotgun, Brody. I'm sorry, dude. You're just slow at it. It's all good though. It's all good.
We need to start doing
How
a 1,
long?
2,
How
3.
long did they say it's gonna be ready?
We can go get it in 10. It's Chinese food, dude. They
How
cook it.
far is the? I'm just saying. Do we want to try to go to the hospital first and then back for food, or food
Oh yeah,
first?
where is this place?
It'll get
Brody?
cold. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, it'd be on the way, like maybe a block or two down away from the hospital, but then you can make your way back.
Food
Okay.
first, guys.
You do it all in one.
All
Yeah,
right.
food, and then we can steak at the
I'll
hospital.
bring the pizza bag if I have like an extra one in my car to help keep it warm.
I got this. I go in the cupboard and grab some paper plates and some plastic cutlery.
You're not eating that in my car. No. You're not eating that in my car.
I mean,
or
it's
you're
gonna smell
walking
like
your ass back.
Chinese regardless.
It's going in the bag and it'll stay warm in the bag.
All right. Let's get going.
Let's go.
You guys pile in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I do want to say is, just in case, and because it's been kept in my car the whole time, I will grab my hunting knife, and I'm just gonna keep that with me for now.
Okay. Is there anything anyone else grabs on their way that they may have had on them, or from Angel's apartment?
Yeah. I'm going to run over to the Shawshank projection and grab the baseball bat from underneath the front counter.
Nice. Okay.
I'll grab a
Alright.
folding knife and my flashlight.
Cool.
I'm taking that
Uh,
broomstick.
He's
You
got a
want the BB
broomstick.
gun? No, but I'm not. You take that.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Who's taking the broomstick?
And as you guys are getting into the car, you see Brody hockey stick style put a broomstick in
No.
between the seat.
Brody,
Yeah.
just hang on to the knuckles, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had them on.
Yeah, don't bring the put the
You
broom
have to
back.
bring that broom back, dude. That's my only one.
don't bring the broom.
You gotta bring the
It's
broom
gonna be
back.
so awkward in the
Okay.
car, man.
Okay,
just
I'll-
leave the
I'll
broom
get-
behind.
I'll leave it. I'm just gonna put it in front of the door. I'll bring it
And
up.
he
I'll
gets
bring it
into
up
the
when we
car.
get back.
Just put it inside the door at least, please.
It's locked. I don't have the key.
And with a sad broom sitting in the moonlight, you guys take off down the street towards the Walk Wagon Express, I believe. You peel in. The food is ready and waiting. You owe them
Awesome.
$62.58. The guy asks, "Who's paying? Who's paying?"
I got this, and start giving him some quarters for the one, for the two.
Oh, you start
There you
with
go.
the change.
Oh my
Yeah, man.
God.
And then
Oh,
$60,
no.
60
No,
cash.
never mind. I just like hand over 420s. Like mom's treat.
He goes for Ransom's cash instead of Brody's. Gives him a wink. Thank you very much. And sorry about the fortune cookies. And he turns away and gets back in.
What
the
does
seat.
that mean, man?
What do you mean?
I'm not there.
Sorry.
I'm in the car.
So one of the guys at the coffee shop did like a cover of like Nirvana. You missed it.
It's fucking. How were his vocals? Did he sing?
No. It's just acoustics.
I got nothing to worry about. It's fine. If you can't do both, you're just not gonna make it. You know, in the music scene.
Pretty sure there's a lot of like just straight guitarists.
Yeah, but
In
they
the
always have
scene.
to be with somebody who can sing. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
because the guy singing doesn't know how to play the guitar.
I mean, it depends what you're looking at. You look at someone like the Foo Fighters, right? Dude plays and sings. You look at Nirvana, dude plays and sings. Look at this Blink-182. They all play and sing, except for I think that drummer guy. He just beats the shit out of his drums. Either way, if you're gonna
Fuck
be
drums.
big, you gotta do both.
And as you guys have piled into the car, are you driving now to the hospital? Ransom, you get the meal. The guy, sorry about the fortune cookies,
Just
heads off
drooling.
inside. And then inside the car, you pile in. You smell that delicious MSG.
But me and Ransom are in the back. Yo, pass me a spring roll.
Hey, dude, there you go.
You see Angel's hand just go in between the seats, like it's just like.
May I request a stealth check, please?
Yeah, from everyone trying to get some munch and crunch.
I have a fucking -2 in this. Oh shit. 8 total.
You know
Okay.
With my -2, 9.
what? I rolled a
Hey.
3, but I'm gonna use all my luck.
Uses luck. Okay. So yeah, Ransom and Brody, you are stealthy, but you definitely break off a bit of the it's egg rolls or spring rolls?
Spring rolls.
Spring rolls. Yeah, you definitely break off a little bit though, that flaky exterior, and it crumples into the ground at your feet. So there will be evidence, but you do get away with it sneakily enough. And Angel somehow just like pretending he's just like looking out the window and chilling, just munching
I imagine he
away.
like
And
he puts like one hand like behind the seat, the other one like
Yeah,
back here
he's
to
like-
grab it, like throws it from one hand to the other, and pulls it over and eats it.
just
Oh my
all the
God.
way in.
It's
Yeah,
eating
you
a
just
whole-
put it in, let it moisten until you can swallow it down.
so hot. It's like just lava in my mouth.
Oh, that's
The tears are just.
and Jimmy, you start to water at the mouth a bit. That smell is strong. It is fresh and hot. And,
Guys, I know it smells good, but we gotta stay strong.
Yeah.
You know, we can't.
You
don't
got
wanna-
her, man.
Yeah, man.
And you make your way towards the hospital. Within a few moments, you arrive on the scene. You pull up. Is there anything you would like to do as you are
So
kind
as
of
we're
pulling
like
in towards this area?
getting there, I don't want to go into the parking lot or anything.
Okay, opposite side then.
I just want to see. Yeah, I want to see like if we can see the truck. Like I want to drive like past the parking lot, but I don't want to like actually turn into the parking lot. I want to
Okay.
almost make it seem like we're not stopping. So as we're getting close, I'll be like, everybody just like let me know if you see the truck, okay? But I don't want to just pull in there and then have them be like, why are you guys here? Because that'll look bad. So let's not do that.
And also, we might as well keep an eye out for police cars.
Okay, so how we
Yes.
do this is anyone that is on. It's Angel who's sitting behind Angel. Was that Ransom then?
No, I think
In
that
the
was Brody.
Okay, so we got Angel and Brody on the right side of the car. You guys are more likely going to be able to check out where the vehicle might be, especially
'cause
Brody because
I
he's seen
care
it.
about the
Angel's seen
cops.
it. Yeah, and Jimmy and Ransom, you guys are going to roll to see if there are cops.
Okay.
You can do investigate or sense danger.
I will
I'll
use sense
just-
danger.
So
Sense
Yeah, me
danger.
7.
10.
11 for me.
Damn. Okay. So no failures, right? Yeah.
Nope.
Ransom. You guys. Ransom. Jimmy. You don't see any cop cars. And for a moment, you wonder, like, if you guys have clued in that there being this pattern from a random news article. Why aren't there cops? And something about that just doesn't sit fully in your mind. As you almost expect there should be cops. It's almost odd that there aren't. And Angel and Brody, as you guys are scanning, as you drive past the front of the hospital and make your way towards the parking lot before like pausing a bit to U-turn, you don't see the truck there. But as you guys are panning around, Angel, you spot that actually, Brody, you got the 11, I think, right? 10 or 11.
Yeah.
You spot that the front door of the hospital is actually open. Like maybe like a foot.
Sorry, just so we're clear, are we talking like you're sort of like sliding double doors or a little bit open?
Yep.
Okay.
Yo, guys, look. Jimmy, keep your eyes straight. But guys, look, the front door's open.
Oh shit!
Okay. Yeah.
Isn't that weird? I think
Unless they're breaking
that
in.
has to be kind of weird.
They're just letting the air in.
Does anybody have like a cell phone?
No, man. My
I got
my
a
dad says
pager.
those are a waste of time.
My mom says they
Hold on.
cause cancer.
Oh,
Good pull. Good
that's not good. Should we like check it out, or we can't call the cops because none of us have phones?
Yeah, Jimmy, what are you doing with the car now? Are you guys just gonna keep circling, or are you gonna take a squat and be a little inconspicuous, or what are you
Yeah,
doing?
I'll try to like. Is there like street parking where we are? Like, can you park on the side of the road?
Yeah, there's a few spots, even between
Okay.
like maybe a few other cars, and you can tuck in there. The opposite side of the street from the hospital, you find a spot there.
Yeah, yeah. I'll just like something where we can have like kind of a view, like as good of a view as I guess we can get,
Yeah,
without being in the fucking parking lot again. So-
yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can just stake out the place, see if anybody comes out.
And as Brody says that smell of food just fills the car, and
I mean, we also got to eat before the food gets cold. I mean,
I offer
You don't-
Jimmy a
you
paper
don't.
plate.
you start. Come on.
I take the paper plate. Just guys, just please,
Oh boy.
please be careful. All right, just please.
Yeah, of course.
Store, man.
yeah, of course.
I hand him the box of spring rolls that already has 3 missing out of it.
I just look up. And, you son of a bitch.
What did you do, Ransom?
Nothing. I guess he said sorry about the fortune cookies, but I think he meant the spring rolls.
Oh, we should go back then. Get the ones that we paid for.
We'll worry about it after.
Immediately throw anyone under the bus.
Yo, is there any is there a fortune cookie or there's no fortune cookies? What kind of Chinese
No.
place has
Oh,
fortune?
man.
None?
Maybe he
But you
meant
can
both.
make
That's
a little
weird.
investigation check for me if you like.
I'm gonna investigate. I was really looking forward to those fucking fortune cookies. That's a 6.
10.
Yeah, as Jimmy's rifling around, he's like, soy sauce, soy sauce, soy sauce, soy sauce. Doesn't find him, and then Angel just reaches back, finds something not soy sauce, pretty different feeling to the touch, and pulls out a fortune cookie. And you can feel like, yeah, and this side of the bag here, there was a few in this one.
All right.
Phew.
They
Um,
got some points back on that one.
So is there like 3 since you said a few, or is it like enough for one each?
If you want to pull them out, yeah, you find enough for. There's like 7 in there. They assume this was for more people than just you guys, from the outrageous amount of food you ordered.
Oh, I guess that makes sense why they were upset or like offered condolences. Give it-
As we're chewing, can I just investigate the door, make sure nobody is coming out of there?
Yeah, I would say. Yeah, this will be the first roll. Each of you, as you guys continue to stake out, every like 15 minutes or so, you're kind of intuitively, each of you taking some rounds, keeping the area, checking for cops, checking for anyone at the door, seeing if anything's changed. So yeah, Brody, do the first investigation or sense danger. Investigation is to check out the hospital. Sense danger is to check for cops. You can only do one or the other.
I will check the door, but I rolled a 5, so give me that
Okay.
HP. Food's getting to me.
Yeah, you're just like you keep glancing out, and then you're like, just find yourself completely enthralled. Like, oh man, there's another flavor of chicken I've never had before. And just go for that, and then it's like, oh, but do I want more rice? Yes, I do. And just keep piling on, and then you look up at the hospital and realize like there's a bit of tree branch kind of like dangling over your view here at the parking area of the street, and you can't actually really get a good view at all from where you're sitting. And just thumbs up. Who would like to be next in the check? You can
I'll go.
go with the next person on that side. Okay.
Yeah. So I will sense danger because we've seen the cops a little too much.
Okay.
And it's a good thing I did that because that's a 7.
Okay. As you're eating, you do notice the top of a cop car moving down on an adjacent block, not coming directly down this way, but it does slowly start creeping behind you guys down a different street and making its way like adjacent to the hospital, and just keeps on going. But
No, 5-0, we're still doing rounds.
yeah, you get a bit of a nervous feeling as you notice it visibly slow down as it passes by you guys, dead down by the street that you're on anyway, before it takes off again.
Fuck.
Who would like to go next?
I could do a sense danger. I like to sense danger.
Okay.
12.
12. Yeah, you notice, like, as soon as you're about to take a bite, your eyes flick up and you catch a car moving in front of you now, down on another parallel street. And you see it's moving real slow, coming down across where the parking lot area would be for the hospital along a parallel road there.
Mhm.
Then you see a flashlight come out from the passenger side of that car into the parking lot itself, scanning vehicles and slowly making its way down the street. It doesn't turn down in front of you. Instead, it continues on in front, making its way to your left and moving off down the street.
But it's not like a police car. It's an unmarked car.
No,
or
it's
a police car?
a police car, sorry. Yeah.
I think something's going on.
And I'm gonna just try and scan the hospital as best I can, like sort of out the front window, see if I can make anything out, like the front offices or whatever, like near the entrance.
Yeah, make that investigation check.
Oh, I'm gonna spend a luck actually. Let's spend another one.
Okay. Good to use
Luck
them.
is for the whole campaign, right? Not
Yep.
for the session.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'll spend it.
Okay. So with the 12,
Yeah.
you notice that the door has actually shut. Not completely. There's about an inch gap, and you can see even at this distance that there is something obstructing it so that it can't close all the way. But it has definitely changed.
Because you guys see that the door's closed there. There's something going on here, right? Like, not just the cops scanning the joint, but why is the door open in the middle of the night? Like, should we maybe go check that out? I don't know.
You're muted, Jordy.
I don't want to get caught in the hospital in the middle of the night, you know?
Are any of the lights in the hospital on?
You can see from where you are that there is basically an emergency wing to the far side, opposite of the parking lot, and there are lights on there. If anything were to go on at this time of night, you would pull in on the opposite side of the parking lot, so there'd be no obstructions, and pull into the emergency wing. The main area here, no lights. It's completely dark.
Okay. Yeah, I'd taken it for granted that the lights were on.
Does anybody have a friend that might work at the hospital?
Nah, man.
No. It'd just be really weird to explain why we're in the hospital when we don't actually need to be there.
I
Don't
wanna
fucking
headache.
eat. Don't do that again. That was so
shit.
stupid.
Angel.
Yeah. No more eggs.
no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Fucking
Can you roll
dude.
keep cool for me here? Or sense danger, either one.
Oh. Spring rolls
Which
don't
would you
have
prefer?
eggs. I just want to throw that out there.
No, no.
Do you want to keep cool or do you want to
The
sense
banner
danger?
does.
You can pick one.
Neither is successful. Just
Okay.
one's a 2 and the other's a 5.
Okay. So, Angel, as everyone is talking, you are suddenly realizing that this rice is just insanely good. And as you're going away at it, you get a rubbery squeak between your teeth and notice, holy shit, this is egg. And almost like as a warning, your throat instantly begins to close. And you find yourself hard to breathe.
I'm not doing this again.
What?
Someone
Oh my
get him
God.
in. I'm not going in. Someone get him in.
Brody, come on.
Okay. What are we going to say as we're going out? Like, these fucking doctors are going to think we're idiots. Okay, he's an idiot for eating egg twice in a day.
That's why I'm not going in, man.
And just so you know, it's closed. It's dark. No one would be in the hospital right now, but the door is open, and Angel is potentially dying.
They have like an emergency room, right?
If you want to again go to the emergency for this, you can.
I'm not saying for me. I'm just saying like.
Yeah.
We,
But you also, Angel knows a direct shot to a room with the antihistamines he had last time, directly in the door that's open right now.
Oh, all right. Let's go. Or like,
But up to
Help.
you. You can go to the emergency wing as well. You know,
Fuck it, let's
not a
just
great
go
way.
in. Let's just go in. Fuck it. I'm gonna
let's
open
go.
the door.
yeah,
We're going
like
in.
arm over my shoulder.
And
Fuck,
which way are you guys
Angel.
going? Do you go into the
Yeah.
emergency and
Right.
putting you guys here at the suspected time of a break-in, or are you just sliding in?
Ransom, you take Angel. I'll go over there
Okay.
and just say I got lost.
Sure. All right. Yeah, and I'll take him over to emergency.
Okay, so
I will
Ransom's
go-
taking Angel to the actual emergency.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay. And Brody, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see if I can find who's breaking and entering into a goddamn
You're going
hospital.
in.
I'm gonna
Okay.
hide the brass knuckles though. I'm gonna keep it in my back pocket.
Do I see them split?
Yep. You see
Okay.
Brody open the door and slide into the darkness of the hospital as Ransom and Angel huff their way off to the emergency side.
If once Brody's gone for about 20 minutes, if I don't see him again, let me know, because that will change what I'm going to do.
I would say 20 minutes would be an incredibly long time. In
Like
this next
5?
sequence, we're going to be going like almost second to second here. So, 20 minutes is going to be a real long time. But yeah, Ransom, Angel, you guys make your way to the emergency wing. You can see that it's not too busy here tonight. There's one other person in there, plaid shirt, he's blood on his hand. He's just kind of like looking. He's got a look of stupidity on his face, like he done did it again. You can see that like there's a cut, sawdust all over him. He's probably working. And not near that.
Wasn't that guy there last time? Is it
Sure
the same
was.
fucking guy?
Yeah. Funny enough, we also have somebody that should have that look on
Oh
his
my
face.
god!
I was gonna like, excuse me, help! My friend needs some help.
You see a nurse just kind of like jolt into action, like, "Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong?" He looks red. What's wrong with him?
Yeah, my friend, he's got a terrible egg allergy, and we just ate some Chinese food. He can't breathe. Help!
This is not going to be the same nurse because that would just be horrible. Anyway, the nurse. I can hear myself. Why is that?
I heard some
That's it.
clicking, and then you said that.
I'm gonna unplug this just in case it's doing something weird. You see the nurse kind of like lunge into action basically, and takes Angel immediately to a seating area right behind where their desk is, and then they run off to get you the pretty obvious medicine that you need for an allergic reaction. Ransom, you're just left there waiting. You can still see Angel in view as the nurse runs off to go and get something for him.
Like,
Um,
hey, you're okay? All right. I'm just gonna like duck out the other way.
As you go to do that, the nurse carrying like all the antihistamines and everything's like, no, you need to stay here. Someone's gonna need to take him and watch him. You can't go. You brought him in. You can't just go. He's in help. He's your friend, I imagine. Is he just someone you saw on the street?
he's my buddy, but you've got him, right? Like, I don't need to
I'm
babysit
gonna.
him.
You have some poor friends, she says to Angel. You need to find better friends. Do you want him to leave? Are you under duress here? You want him to leave? She kind of scans you, Ransom, and you see her eyes flick to the door where there is a height chart. And
I
she-
would like to try and remain overlooked and try to look unthreatening.
Okay, would you like to make that roll for me?
Yeah. That's 6.
You get experience.
Yay, that's great.
You see she is instantly like protective of Angel, but also like very, very suspicious of you. And she starts to help Angel out. as you, I assume, just get out of there.
I just needed to use the washroom. Like, it's not a big deal. It's just,
I look
he's
over
fine.
at you, and with my swollen face, I give.
A little wink.
My eyes are swelling shut.
Okay. So Ransom, where do you go?
I'm just gonna like head over to the washroom, try and like basically break line of sight with her.
Okay.
Like give her
and-
something else to worry about.
Okay. And then we get to Brody. You are in the darkness of the closed hospital. There is no light to go by. You don't hear anything. There's like almost an eeriness to it as you start to make your way inside. The only really thing you can see is a little bit of light pouring in from outside, lighting a bit of a shadow in front of you. But beyond that, you just have a vague interpretation of the room that you were in just the other day. You can see the desk in front of you, the halls on either side of it, going down into the remainder of the hospital. What would you like to do?
Okay, first off, I want to do a stealth check. or
Okay.
Roll for
Yeah.
stealth, even though I get -2 on it.
Yep.
Fuck.
That's a bit of a
That's
theme.
that's an XP point right there. And then I will just go really slowly down the hall, just to kind of every like doorway or hallway, just do a quick jaunt of the head, just to make sure there's nobody there. And then I'm
Okay.
also going to keep my ears open for any noises or anything like that.
And sorry, what was the roll again?
It was a 2.
A 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So
sorry, a 3.
it doesn't make much of a difference.
Just
You
like
can-
Alton. Alton would be
yeah.
proud.
You can mark an experience for that.
No idea
Oh,
what
I
you're talking
did.
about.
So as you kind of make your way in the darkness, you instantly step into something and you hear it skitter across the room, and it sounds like maybe a pencil or a pen as it starts to roll away at the end of its momentum. And you stop for a moment to listen. You don't hear anything. You have a path on your right and left. To the right is the hallway where Angel was taken with a room there. To the left is where there was the cops having that interview before with someone. Which hallway would you like to go down?
Left. I always choose left, so left.
Hey,
wins.
it's good to have a system. You start to move down left. There are a few rooms on the left and right as you go. You notice, assuming that you're like peering at them, at least that they're all closed, all the doors. You can check if they're locked or open, but they're visibly closed as you're making your way down this hallway.
Do they have like those window or those window slits? You
Yep.
know how those door. Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
kind of like do a little. I'll do like a little peek in there, see if I see anything.
It
through
is
those
just
doors.
it's just darkness, unfortunately.
Okay.
I don't think you brought a flashlight. Somebody did. It's in the car at the moment. So maybe it would have been useful, but don't have it now.
Not today, Satan.
Okay. Are you trying to investigate the rooms further, or are you just moving on?
Not right now. I'll continue moving until I hear something.
Okay. Ransom, you are in the lit side of the emergency wing in the hospital. You make your way down towards where the bathrooms would be. Is there anything you would like to do, or are you just hiding?
No, so that's kind of the idea is like get in there, break line of sight, hide for a minute. Let's go wash my face. Wash my hands. Like, all right, I gotta go back up Brody. Like try to sneak back out, make sure that the nurse is maybe no longer looking for me, and try and make my way back over that way.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to slip out. I think they expect you to leave to begin with, so it's fine. They're not really caring if you leave now. And you can make your way around to the front of the hospital, where you see that there is the door is open enough that Brody had obviously slipped in.
Yeah, I look over at the car and just I'm like, I'm going in. and then head in. Yeah, I definitely don't see that.
Yeah, definitely not. Okay, and you make your way inside. Can you make a stealth check for me?
I can certainly try.
Or you don't have to, but
No,
I
I
assume it's
absolutely
a
do.
natural reaction.
I rolled a natural 12, making it 10.
Yeah. All right, but that's a success. So yeah, you get in there quietly, and you see a left path and right path. Is there a direction you'd like to take?
Well, let's find out. I go right.
Okay. You start making your way down the right hallway. You come across instantly the room where Angel was taken before. The door is shut, and assuming you continue on down the hallway, you'll find another door on your left, another on your right, and then there will be a turn left or a continue forward into 2 new hallways.
All right. Even as I go left, right, I go straight. I go left.
Okay. And Brody, you're making your way down the hall. You're passing through these doors. Is there anything you'd like to do, investigate, or continue on?
I'm going to investigate.
Okay.
This
Is
is
there
my door.
okay.
That's 10.
Okay. As you start to check all the doors, slowly turning the knobs to see if anything's open, you're finding that the first and second and third door are all locked, and you come to a turn in the path. Can you make an investigation or sense danger for me?
I'll do sense danger. 7.
As you're walking, you swear you hear like an echo. And when you stop, seemingly your footsteps stop like a full second behind you.
Okay. Behind me. Can I investigate behind me? See if I
Yeah, you
see
can-
where the noise comes from?
You turn around. In the darkness, all you could see is a pale glow of the front window area beyond the hallway you'd walk down. But you don't see anything there. You don't see anything anywhere around you.
Okay, then I will continue forward.
Okay.
Um,
There's no forward. There would be a left or a right here.
Oh, left or right? Is there like a sign above me that would like tell me where
Um,
left or right?
In the dark, you wouldn't be able to see the sign.
Left, baby, left all the way.
Okay, you turn left. And Ransom, you begin to make your way down the hallway. As you continue forward, can you make an investigation check for me?
10.
You see a silhouette of someone in front of you.
Okay. Can I pick out sort of how tall they are, like a build or anything, any particular descriptors?
It's pretty hard to tell in the darkness. You see there may be between 5 and 6 feet. You more get the shape that there is someone there blocking a bit of like ambient light, but you can't really get the full shape of them.
Okay. Does the height seem comparable to Brody?
Make an investigation check for me.
Well, I rolled 10 on the investigate already. Can I use that?
Sure. Yeah. Going
Yeah.
forward, yeah, you could say that this would look approximately to Brody. It's a bit of an athletic build, kind of taller.
Okay. I'm just going to hang back for a minute and just sort of watch what they do.
Okay. You see them shuffle in place for a moment and then make their way forward down the hallway in front of you.
Okay. They don't appear to be like, are they looking in rooms, or do they seem to? I guess not. I'd roll investigate again, but I want to see if like they know where they're going, kind of thing, or if their behavior is sort of erratic.
Sure. Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
That'll be an 8.
No, they seem to be moving kind of slowly forward. do you move after them?
Yeah.
Okay. Brody, as you're continuing on forward, you start to hear scratching from the hallway in front of you, like almost like the shuffling of papers.
Okay, I have an excuse, so I'm gonna go forward.
Okay. Yeah, you continue forward. Are you doing so stealthily, or are you trying to more get to what it
Um,
is?
no, I'll roll stealthily. I'll probably fail with my -2, but I'll try.
All right.
Um,
You do have luck. You can always use them to make it a 12 anytime.
you know what? I will use luck for this one.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way forward, determined towards whatever it is that sound is. You make your way towards the end of the hallway, slowly creeping. Inspecting the doors as you pass, seeing that they're all lights out, closed. You make your way to a bend, um, and you see that there is, in the distance to your right, one door with light pouring out of it, and the sound of whatever it is getting louder. Ransom. Right where we left off, you see someone in the darkness moving away from you. What do you do?
I will try to stealthily move after them.
Okay, make that roll.
Okay, I remember I gotta act natural.
Wise word.
Natural 2.
As you're following after this person, yes, Brody, you hear a stumbling behind you as Ransom topples forward over his own feet, squeaking into the linoleum floor. Can you keep cool for me, Brody? See if this scares the absolute shit out of you.
Definitely. That's a 12.
Okay. He bumps into you, and almost through fear, you stay completely silent instead of yelling out. You grab onto Ransom as he grabs onto you,
Oh,
and
jeez.
as you stumble into the hallway, you both turn as the light that was pouring out of the doorway goes out. And that's where we're going to take a quick break. Hopefully Angel didn't die from another egg-induced issue. And hopefully whatever that the Ransom and Brody pop into here is going to be all right, too. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. We may run an ad during the break, so just watch out for that. And we'll be right back.
Sounds good.
See you soon. Shit, man. Yeah. All right. I can't get into that vibe.
Nah, it's not good,
Not the
man. Don't worry about it. I can't use
Welcome
the
back,
word. I
everybody.
can't say stuff like that. Oh shit.
This is us. We're casual ones. Back from break.
Hey.
What happened before we did this? Brand new day. We got into a little fight. That was pretty cool. Simon and Josh bumped into Angel and Ransom. That was a bad situation. Got into a bit of a tussle. They took off. They got chased. They got safe. And then they followed them. Perfectly logical set of events. Angel ate some egg again and went to the emergency room at the hospital where Ransom and Brody are now sneaking inside the hospital that's been broken into several times, and they found that tonight it was open again. Jimmy's waiting outside, desperately hoping the cops don't show up. And we cut to first, Angel. You are finally breathing again. The egg in your system has been defeated once more.
What's your number?
What? Did you just ask me for my number?
Yeah.
The nurse just steps away from you. And she actually picks up a notepad and starts sketching something down.
You got aim?
Jesus Christ.
I can't do it anymore.
Jesus Christ.
The savior complex thing. Like, she saved my life. Oh man. And she just kind of
She saved his life, eh? Okay, all right.
yeah, she did all the medicine.
It's
and everything.
destiny.
You bailed on him when she asked you to stay.
He's never gonna love you the way he loves that nurse. Get over it.
God.
She's like 55 or like 60, right?
Mid-30s. No.
No.
It's a night shift.
Attainable.
You don't put people, in their elder years on the night shift. That ain't kind. Especially not here when you have low staff. You're not exactly a main city. You don't need grandma on desk. Yeah, she gives you an eye and just says, "Are you okay? Are you breathing on your own? You can stay here if you want. You seem good."
I could use like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Thanks, though. I appreciate it.
No problem. If you see that guy come back, let me know, and we'll make sure you're okay. She walks away, and writing on a notepad. Ransom and Brody, you are in one another's arms in the darkness of the hospital. Brody, the light from the room, maybe 30 feet down the hallway, has gone out as Ransom and you bumped into each other, and he let out a yelp. What would you guys like to do?
Ransom, next time, just zip it.
Yeah. You got it.
I think we lost the element of surprise.
I don't want any fries.
Let's just go, but quietly.
Are you guys going toward or away from the...
Toward the
We're
light,
going
for sure.
toward, yeah, of course.
So the light's gone out, but there was an empty door about 30 feet in front of you down the hallway. How do you guys make your way towards it?
Sneakily.
So
You know what you're going to have to do.
no.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Oh God.
Every time I roll dice, I do that.
7.
Right.
What?
Share with the class.
No. 2.
How low can you go?
2. Okay. So Brody, you're you and Ransom, like, you feel a little bit of like anxiety and anticipation between you two as you move towards something. Brody, you just hear movement and scraping in this room, and you know there's something down here. And as you're moving, arms locked together, your feet kind of stumble together, and Brody, you catch yourself against the wall, and Ransom, you slap into it, hands first, and you hear that slap ring out through the hallway.
Like on that sort of like painted concrete slap.
Yep. Yep.
Damn it.
God damn
And
it.
Brody, you hear like basically like a chunk sound, like something was dropped in that room,
In that room?
or at least in that direction.
This guy got popcorn for this. Okay.
I'm so fucking happy right now.
I'm going to. And sorry, how close am I to the door?
About 30 feet.
I'll continue forward. I'm gonna
Okay.
get to the. I'm gonna like try to stay away from the window, like the door
The
window.
door is open inward. You saw like the light pouring out of it before, and you can tell it was open
Oh,
about
and
a
it.
foot.
Oh, okay, it's
So,
open.
so you know that door is pushed in. Do you both make your way against the same wall or the opposite wall?
Oh, I'm at this point tucked behind Brody. Like Brody's taking
Following
the
the
lead, and
lead.
I'm just
Yeah.
following his lead.
You're a shadow.
Yeah, I'll
Gotta keep it
continue
cool.
forward.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue
As
forward. I'm gonna see if I can see what's in there.
you slowly edge your way up to the door, and at first you don't hear anything. And then, Jimmy, what are you up to?
Oh, god damn it.
Oh man. I'm like nervously looking at the door. Like I'm listening to a bit of music, not very loud. Just like try to help calm me down, but like how long has it been that they've been gone for now? I saw Ransom go in.
Yeah, maybe about 5 minutes or so.
Alright. Can I take a look around to see if I notice like any more cop cars driving around or anything like
Yeah,
that?
sure. Do sense danger or investigate.
I'll do a sense danger. That's an 8.
Yeah, you get it. As you're kind of like scanning, mentally you've kind of kept track. Like you remember that there was the car that passed behind you.
Mhm.
Could have moved around the block. It could have been that same car that passed in front of you with the flashlight. Like the timing works out. You know the streets better than anybody, and you know that if they were continuing on a similar path, they could be coming around again in maybe 5 minutes or so, if it was the same car. But you don't see any now.
Alright. Fuck it. I get out of the car. Actually, I have a couple more bites of my Kung Pao chicken.
You got it for strength.
Got it, yeah. I can't go in on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
Then I'll yeah man, I'll lock up the car and I'll head in the door that's propped open.
Okay.
Make sure that they're okay. If I notice anything in the front seat, like a flashlight of some kind,
Ah, yes.
I will grab it.
Angel's flashlight. Yes, not a bad idea. Let me double check which one that was, just so we know the mechanics. Just a Watchman's flashlight. Okay.
Yeah. But it was
But,
like the 80s, like cop version.
It's hefty. Yeah, you could deal harm with this one. So if you need to, it's an improvised weapon.
All right.
But okay.
Well,
Yeah,
I
you
still have the
both
hunter's
grab
knife
it.
tucked into my back because
Oh, okay.
fuck it.
So might mean business. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Do you make your way inside?
I'll make my way in, and when I get there, I will try to move stealthily.
Okay. Yeah, you find your way to the door, and it's slowly drifted its way closed, and you press it open. You see at the floor there's a bundle of socks, like two socks tucked into each other into like an
Mm.
oblong that's like right there at the door.
Interesting.
You step over that and move your way inside.
All right. Do you want to roll stealth?
Yep. If you want, you don't have to.
I do, and I got a 9.
Okay, a 9. That's pretty good. Let's just.
I'll use the flashlight sparingly. Like I'll click it on like at the floor just so I can kind of get a layout. And I'll turn it off and like just so I can move stealthily until I feel like I need it again, so I don't trip on anything.
Yeah. So with a 9, there is a problem. So as you move your way in, you feel your foot catch on that sock, and it pulls out, and the door slides shut. If you want to investigate it, see if there's anything.
Yeah, I
further
want to
wrong
see if
with
this like I'll like shine the flashlight at the door because I'm less worried. It's not like a glass door; it's like a full metal door. I'm assuming, right?
that. No, this one is glass. You can see through it. It's like two electric, or like they would be automatic doors, but it's after hours and they're turned off.
Yeah, I'd like to take a look and see if that's gonna fuck me over later.
Yeah, sure. Can you roll investigate for me?
Sure. 6.
As you're trying to pull it apart, like it's just something about Chinese food in Greece. I don't know. Your hands can't grab purchase on the glass and just streak, and you just feel kind of gross for a second.
Yeah.
But the doors, you see that they would pull a bit, but you just
Yeah.
can't get good grip on it. So you don't think it's locked, but
Okay.
opening it may take a bit of effort on your way out.
That's a
Unless
later
you want to
roll.
deal with it now, you can
I
keep
do
working
not.
at it. Okay.
I do not.
And then you see the same layout that you noticed the other day when you were in the hospital. You're at the main area front desk, which has 2 hallways on its left and right. Is there a path you would like to take?
I don't know which way they went because I wouldn't have been able to see that.
Yeah.
Do I remember which way was like the Morgan stuff?
That'd be to the right.
I'm gonna go right.
Okay.
It's the only thing I know about.
And so as you move down the right, you kind of recollect that this is the room that you're passing that Angel was in the other day.
Yeah.
And
Can I pop in there actually if it's open?
yeah, it's open.
Okay. Is there any medicine that saves Angel's fucking life in here?
You see that there's a stack of cartons, a stack of carton. Why does that sound like a wrong thing to say? A stack
Like
of
egg
cartons.
cartons?
But medical packaging
Yeah.
on one of the desks next to like a thing of cotton balls and tongue depressors, and you do see some of them there in like a plastic outlet with like a sign in and out sheet so they can keep track of inventory. You see some there.
Oh shit. Jimmy has to think this one through because if he actually robs the hospital, then he is the guy who robbed the hospital. I'll just make mental note, like maybe on the way out if I feel like we're doing okay.
Okay.
I'll just leave the room and just be like, okay, I know where they are.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you're shining the flashlight
I've become
around.
what I hate.
Well, maybe. And then you move your way out. With the flashlight shining, you do see on the wall that there is a sign that says to the left is the morgue. And so if you wanted to, you can move on down that way.
I would like to. And is it like completely? It's a pitch black in here, or did you say there are some like emergency lights on?
Once you turn, it's basically pitch black. There are some emergency exit signs at the very far end of the hallways, but not like enough to know that if I keep going, that's the end of a hallway, maybe an escape door.
Yeah, but there might
That's
be
about
stuff.
it.
Okay.
Yeah. And once you turn beyond this hallway, even the glow from the lobby windows that are shaded over, even that goes away.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to use the I don't want to ever shine the light up and forward if I can help it. I want to keep it as down and
basically.
Yeah, just not to alert anybody in case someone else is in here.
Okay. And as you make your way down towards the morgue, are you doing so stealthily, or are you?
Oh, I'm gonna keep being stealthy, man, for sure. Watch me do it. You ready? I'm gonna roll it right now. It's gonna be amazing. That's an 8. It's actually not bad.
Okay, not too bad. You as you're walking, you have like the flashlight kind of pinned at the floor in the distance a little bit, and for a brief second in your periphery, you notice like you're about to step into a walker that's stationed up against a wall, and your shoe hits it and it has a light.
Yeah, turn the flashlight off.
Turn the flashlight off.
Hold still.
And Ransom and Brody, you are at the edge of a room. Inside, you hear a breath, just almost nervous, like someone trying to keep quiet, maybe 2-3 feet away from you.
And I look over at Brody and go, "Oh, I'll find the light."
I'm gonna. No, I'll just be ready.
Okay.
And wait until the light turns on, and then I will do a charge unless I see danger, and then I'll stop. But we'll go with that.
All right,
Yeah. So I kind of
what
want to like.
exactly are you doing?
So basically, I'm gonna like get up to like the door frame
Mm,
and try to. I want to see if I can try and see where the light switch is and like get in there and flick the light on.
okay. I feel like
Maybe
this could
investigate
be. It could. I'm thinking either investigate or stealth to do it slowly enough that they don't see you trying to do this. Like you slip in just the bare. So it's one or the other. Investigate to straight up just go for it.
That's
Or
kind of what I'm going
stealthily-
for. It's just investigate to try and just go for it.
Okay.
That is a 9.
Okay, that's not too bad. So there's a slight drawback, which is kind of what we stated. They see you going for it. You just in a quick motion throw your hand up, swiping it up along the inside, and you feel it flick. And it's a hard, like it's one of those hard
Clunk.
switches that like really gives you resistance, and you hear it go up. And I imagine out of just reflex, you pull your arm right back out of there,
100%.
and
yeah.
you hear a shout from inside, and then you hear footsteps pound away, and a door open.
Can I quickly investigate to see
Yeah, just
if I know?
make the roll.
9.
Yeah, as you like waiting right there behind Ransom, you tuck out the second you hear the feet hitting pavement, and you look inside the room, and you see the back of someone as they slide through a doorway on the opposite side of the room. You just see black pants and black shoes as something runs out to the opposite end of the room.
Should we go?
What do you guys do?
Actually, hold on. The security with. Oh, I only hold one question. Okay, never mind. I'm going to run, and I'm going to yell out security.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Jimmy, through the pitch
Yeah.
black of the hospital, you hear the word security ring out and echo through the darkness. What do you do?
Do I know exactly from where it came from? Or is it, I'm just hearing like kind of
Sense that
echo?
It's mostly echo. You can try and investigate to kind of piece together if it was like more to the left, but you get a sense that it's like left and in front of you in that direction somewhere,
Uh-huh.
but not necessarily straight ahead.
Okay. I gotta think about this. Give me a second.
Okay,
Do it.
that gives me a moment. I can cut to Angel.
Yeah.
So you're starting to feel better. Your face has come down. The tautness is gone. You can breathe again.
That's good.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, I guess I get up and I go towards the front desk of the reception.
Okay. And the nurse just catches your eye. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks so much for the help. What's the bill come to? And I'm like giving her my insurance information.
Yeah, she just jots down through everything, gives you the same price as last time, which I don't remember, and same service, and gets your information down as you pay for it.
I don't suppose you guys have like any EpiPens or anything like that in case I accidentally eat some egg again.
Yeah, sure. You willing to pay for it? We can just hand you an extra.
Yeah, sure.
Just because it's not really an emergency, I'd give it to you, but you got to keep track of this stuff. So, and you see she goes and gets one, marks it off on a sheet, and brings it to you, and just adds the price to the bill. And then the phone rings. She grabs the line and picks it up and just kind of gives you a nod and says you can pay however, and you can hear that there's a voice coming in on the other line, and something about it disturbs her, and she kind of turns away. And this is it's like a couple nights in a row. Where is he? And you just hear her kind of pissed about something, a little, and there's a tinge of a worry to the voice, and you can't quite catch what she's saying. If you would like to, you can investigate to try and get in closer in here, or you can just get the hell out of here.
Sure. I will use luck.
Okay.
I rolled a 3.
All right. Yeah, as you just kind of like casually just slide over a little bit. She's got her back turned a bit to the front, so you can't even see. You can't even get into her periphery if you wanted to, and you just hear her on the phone just saying, like, she's holding a sheet up, and in front of it, there's on the paper is a description of ransom that she was jotting down before, and then. You see her write down the time and the date, and just write down Harlan with a question mark. And she says, like, it's been a few days now. He's missed every shift. I've left messages. What the fuck? And you just hear some repetition that it seems to be in agreement with her. Like, yeah, we don't know. We don't know. And that's kind of what you pick up. And as she is writing down the name, you can make an investigation check for me if you like.
Sure. Hey, that's better. That's a 10.
Okay, yeah, that's much better. You can see that the attending, the night doctor that should be here, the name is actually Dr. Harlan Jones. And whatever it is that this person is, they seem to not be here, and they have been missing.
Okay. I'm just like doing the credit card payment or whatever.
Okay.
And I'll just grab a little piece of paper, jot down, my phone number. I'm gonna put my name on it. Just slide it over to the nurse.
Okay.
I'll give her a smile. Thanks so much.
And you could see she's like visibly pissed on the phone right now, and she just like gives you like a polite nod as she can, and gets back to the call and just like cursing and agreeing to somebody on the other line. It seems like she's been left alone here, and she's pissed about it. Would you like to stick around or head out of here?
Yeah. So there's only like the exit, like that I'm right by. Right?
So around you could see down actually where the bathrooms are. There is an exit into the main entrance of the hallway, into the main entrance of the hospital. It's the lights are out beyond it, so it gives the impression that you're not supposed to go back there. Or you could just scoot around and exit the way you came.
Okay, well I'll make towards the bathroom.
Okay.
And I'll just like mouth and just like point that way, just so she knows.
She gives you like the most sarcastic thumbs up you've ever seen. And Angel's still trying, yeah.
She hasn't said no yet.
Yeah, no dead end is dead for an angel. He's hopeful. You make your way down?
Yeah, I'll keep going past the bathroom. And is the door to the like actual main or the hospital locked, or?
You could tell that like by pressing on it that like it's not really supposed to be locked. It has a bit of a clamp handle, and if you pull and press, it just clicks open kind of loudly. But you don't have to open all the way to notice that. And you could get in if you wanted to.
Yeah, sure. I'll try and slip by.
Okay. Would you like to do so stealthily?
Sure, I will try. I think I am successful. It's a -1 for a 7.
Hey, that's good enough. As you're you passing in, you get this moment of tension, let the door go, and that at the last second, you realize that it is swinging close faster than you anticipated, and you hear it just slam just a bit as you catch it, and you slowly let it close. In front of you is just a hallway straight ahead.
Yeah, just hands in my pocket, just going for a stroll right now. See if I
Yeah.
can find anybody.
Night walk. All right. And then we cut to Jimmy. You are making your way potentially in the direction of a morgue, and you hear a sound ring out saying security or whatever it was Brody yelled.
Yeah, I gotta get the fuck out.
Okay.
The panic sets in because if security does come and find me, I'm fucked.
Okay.
So like, yeah, I'm gonna like kind of look around. Can I make like an investigation check to see if I hear anything?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 6.
Nope. You can't hear anything. And what's worse is in the moment you genuinely cannot remember which direction is out. As you're turning around, the signs both seem familiar.
I'm going right.
Okay, he goes right.
whatever
He-
right is, I'm going
just
right.
taking off.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna run. Like I'm still
Okay,
gonna.
okay.
I still need to be stealthy because if they do come from right, I
Yeah,
need to be
yeah,
able to hide. So
Okay.
I will roll stealth to try to be quiet. I
Is
want
this
to be quick,
flashlight
but
on or
quiet.
still off?
No, I need the flashlight. You turn
Okay,
that
so you
on.
flick it back on.
On but down. Yeah.
Okay, on with that.
For stealth, that's a 10.
Okay.
So
Yeah, you start making your way down down a
do like the
length of
crouch
hallway.
run.
Yeah, you like look in front of you, bright red exit sign. You're like, yeah, that's the way I was going. And then as you look over your shoulder and you're walking, bright red exit sign. Fuck, and you just keep going forward.
Yeah. Yeah. Just gotta find a
stepping.
way somehow.
Okay. Ransom and Brody, you just saw something sprint through a room that in where you just flicked on the light. What are you guys doing?
We gotta catch her.
Yeah, I'm running.
Yeah.
But before I cross the threshold to the other room,
Hmm.
can I just quickly do an investigate to see what this room is? Like what
Yeah,
it
sure.
was holding?
Yep.
Please. Nope. That's a 6.
Yeah, it's a room, as far as you can tell. There are some computers about. You could, just from looking at it, it's hard to fail to realize that it's mainly a room for some sort of record keeping. But you do notice that it's
Okay.
colder here than it was in the rest of the hospital. But not much more than that.
Were the computers or anything like that on, or were there any computers in here?
Yeah, there's computers on. They're just glowing with a nice operating system. It's got like Windows background on, and it's accessible if you want.
Okay.
I'm running towards.
Yeah, not in this moment. Yeah, I'm gonna follow Brody.
Okay. So you guys are making your way through the door.
Yes.
Okay. Angel, you find yourself in a long, dark hallway. As you move through the kind of the back end of the hospital, you see a row of like stretchers and metal tables and equipment as you kind of pass by a double wide door, and it seems like this would be somewhere that very bad emergencies would come in and out of during the daylight hours at least.
Okay.
It seems like almost like a loading dock situation where like an ambulance would dock right up to this thing. And you see like stretchers and everything all around the area as you kind of move through in the dark. In front of you, there's just a continuing length of hallway. And if you make your way to the end of it, you see 2 steel metal doors.
There any windows, or is it just like full?
Each
steel?
has a round window in the center.
I take a little
At
peek.
about 5 feet high. Yeah, looking inside, it's mainly dark, but even just putting your weight against it, the doors start to open a little.
All right, yeah, I'll push it open, pop my head in, see what we got.
Okay. As you push in, you do so stealthily.
Sure, I will try. That is an 11.
Okay. Yeah, it just whispers open. As you push into the door, you feel a cool air welcome you, and as you work your way into the room, you can tell that it is like nearly freezing in here. And just through the little bit of glints of light coming in from behind you, you can see that there's a lot of like steel surfaces in this room. Jimmy, you're making your way down a hallway, and you come to a split in the path where, as you're walking up to it, you notice that there is a glow of light coming up on your left.
Like a steady glow, or is it like, you know, someone with like a flashlight or something? Or can I investigate that?
Sure, yeah, investigate.
9.
Yeah, as you're looking at it, you're noticing it is steady, and it gives the vibe of like maybe a lamp or a single bulb or something. It just seems like a room amount of light, but not a ton of it.
Okay. I'll move steadily up to it and see if I can kind of peer in stealthily, just in case there's somebody in the room.
Okay. Yeah, as you make your way up to the room, you actually see the door at the opposite end of it slide closed.
Okay, I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna see what that was.
Okay. You follow forward. Do you do anything on your way? Or are you just going straight for the door?
I guess just more. I actually wouldn't mind doing another investigate or something, or sense change or whatever, just to see if I can hear anybody coming my way.
Yeah, I do sense danger for that. Yeah.
Cool. I'm really worried about security.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
You hear that there is someone on the opposite side of the door, and your imagination wasn't playing tricks on you. And then you hear the voice of someone you recognize. And you hear on the opposite end just the voice of Brody and Ransom saying, "What the fuck?" And you two are on the opposite side of the doorway you chase someone through, and it is a long hallway in darkness, straight, nothing, no breaks, no sides, and there's no one there. The three of you are... Jimmy has a clue as to who maybe he had seen, but you're all free to do what you need.
And there's no other. So this hallway, there's no doors at all.
There, as far as you could tell, it's pretty dark, and you can't really see. But the impression is that it's just a long hallway with doors at the end.
I'm gonna just kind of turn back to Ransom, like, no way they were running that fucking fast.
I don't know. And I like look up.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah. Let me just go ahead and mark an experience. That is that's 6.
You get this eerie feeling as you like look up and notice like it's just really dark in this hallway. And as you look up, you swear that it gets darker. There's like several patches above you where it's just absolutely black.
Okay, is the doors in front of us, like at the very end of the hallway, do any of them have any light?
From here, you can't really see any light. There's a little bit from the room you're in, like the window at the door that just closed behind you, coming out, and it's glinting a little bit on some like bulletins and stuff, like corkboards on the walls near you a little bit. But as you go further out, it's just an impression of doors.
Fuck it. I'm gonna sprint to the end of the hallway.
Okay, you start to sprint.
Like,
I heard them on the other side of the door,
shit.
you said, right?
Yeah.
When I get a chance, I want to go up to the door. You said there's a window in the door?
Yeah.
I want to shine the flashlight through it.
Okay. Yeah, as you two are about to take off, you see that the hallway in front of you lights up. And you see a blinding bright light. And then a hand behind it. In the window behind you. What do you do?
What's behind me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and keep my shit together. I'm gonna roll keep cool.
Yes.
Well, I would have started sprinting. So
Okay, Brody takes off, bailing on
Yeah,
ransom.
I just feel like it was like that half second where like Brody starts to run, Jimmy flashes the light. I'm like, but I roll a 9 to keep cool.
Okay. So you let a little gasp out, but you like play it down. Like that's fine. That's fine.
It is good.
Jimmy, is that you?
Yeah, man.
Are you pushing? You pushing?
Yeah,
your way
I'll push
through?
through the door.
And I basically explain like we saw something, but they ran and now they're gone. Shine your light up.
I shine my light up.
You see that the paneling in the roof has been taken out, and there are a few segments where the like drywall blocks or sheets
Yeah.
have been taken off the mounts, and there's just empty space and some
fuck.
piping.
Oh,
around.
man.
No way, Brody.
Yeah, Brody took off down the hall.
Yeah, I took off.
Did you ever stop to turn and see who it is? Or are you going towards the
Nope.
doors?
I went towards the doors.
Okay. Do you go to open them, or are you going through?
I'm gonna open one just to see if I can hear footsteps running.
Oh, to like listen in and see if someone went
Yes.
that way. Okay,
To
yeah.
see if anybody went that way.
Make an investigation check then.
11.
That's interesting. As soon as you open this door, the light that's pouring in from behind you, you notice that there is someone in here at the opposite side, just making their way in against a far wall.
And this is dark.
The room is, it's not lit. It's just a bit of a glow from behind you from the room light that you guys left on at the opposite end of the tunnel.
Fuck it. I'm gonna flick the light switch on.
Okay, can you make an investigation check for me? And Ransom Jimmy, what are you guys doing?
Fucking go after him, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ransom's looking up at the holes in the ceiling like, oh,
But
fuck.
like,
What do you,
I rolled a
what are you
7.
about, man? What if they're just renovating?
you see a fucking ladder.
They wouldn't leave the ladder up. What are you talking about, man?
Why is that there? There's no work.
You fucking drywall expert all of a sudden? What are you talking about? You even done construction in your life?
And Brody, you got a 7?
Don't worry about that.
Definitely, yeah.
You're feeling around and you're like slapping the wall almost to like get the goddamn light on. You smack up along the left side, nothing. And you realize that the figure stopped. And you move to the right side and you flick on the light. And you see a familiar face. You see Josh Anders. And he's standing there with a box in his arms. And he sees you. Angel, you see in the room with you that there is a similar set of double doors, and the windows there light up, and through it you can see Brody, and you can see that he is looking at something out of you.
Okay, I open the door.
Immediately, as soon as you open the door, pressing it open, you see Josh, and he flicks his eyes at you and Brody, and you just see like a shift of rage come over him. I assume Ransom has given up on the investigation of the ceiling as Jimmy presses onward.
Oh shit!
And Jimmy and Ransom make their way after Brody. Seeing that the doorway that he walked into is lit up. What do you guys do?
Am I in the room with Josh now?
I assume you're right up behind Brody, coming in whenever you want.
Yep.
Hey, Josh, how's it going, man?
This
He
guy
just-
again.
He's just standing looking at all of you guys with a smile on his face.
Josh,
Very cool.
what the fuck are you doing here? What's in the box?
What the fuck are you guys doing here?
Bad question to ask.
I asked first.
It's a universal rule. So
exactly.
You guys have no idea what you're fucking with, alright?
What, Josh? This isn't you, man. Fucking, you've never gotten in trouble in your whole life. What?
Brody. Guys, just get out of here, okay?
Just tell us what's going on. We can help you.
You're robbing a hospital, man. That's not cool.
why didn't you want that free pizza, man? That was good pizza.
Jimmy with the hard questions.
That one kind of hurt. I gotta say.
He pushes Angel as hard as he can. Can you make a keep cool? Roll for me there.
Maybe. Keep cool. It's -2, so 7.
7. Okay. You stay on your feet as he pushes you, and as you're like kind of figuring out what the fuck's going on, he rushes past you and runs down the hallway that you guys came from.
Can I grab at the package he was holding?
Sure. Yeah. Make a combat check to like really get up in there. And anyone else can do whatever they want. You
Oh
see-
yeah, I'm gonna
you see him-
fucking hit him.
Yeah.
If he comes close to me.
He's going out the opposite door. So Angel and you guys came in through separate entrances.
Gotcha.
And Josh is gonna book it the
He's
way
going to
Angel
Angel's
came.
side. Makes sense.
Yeah.
There's less people that way. I'm gonna
Yeah,
chase
yeah.
after him. He just
Okay.
fucking hit my friend.
Fuck him up.
Y'all
Yeah, what'd
haven't
you get?
seen Jimmy be around violence yet.
He's got a
5.
fucking knife. Yeah, you swat at the box, and just like as you're grabbing it, your hands catch into like where hands would be to lift the box, and it drags you forward, and you kind of fall embarrassingly after him, and he takes off down the way. What do you guys do? Jimmy's taking
I'm
off.
going after him
What are you guys doing?
immediately.
Yeah, I'm also going to chase.
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, Angel
Just,
scrams
yeah,
up.
all of us just scramble past.
Okay. As you guys are booking it, you see Josh running down the hallway, and within a moment, the light that was guiding all of you guys goes out.
Flashlight.
Flashlight, and you still see Josh running uninterrupted. Angel, you see that he's running towards the tables and the stretchers and the equipment that you would walk past before, and you see him stop and go up against the double doors and slam, and the bars open and swing, and there's moonlight pours in. You see him look at you guys with the box in his hands, and he tries to make a careful jump in, buying you time to catch up to him. And if you want to, you could try and maybe combat, or I guess combat would be the right action to try and
Yep.
catch up and grab onto him if you're trying to.
I mean, yeah. 100. I'm gonna reach around. I'm gonna grab him by the fucking neck. Like if I can, I'm gonna come up like this and hold him back.
Okay, all right. If anyone wants to, they can help out if they have a positive value in combat.
Or can I just help out? Like, just use help out and try and, like, wrap myself around his legs?
You can only help out if you also have a positive value in that, or else you're making the situation worse, essentially.
I have
so-
a positive in combat,
Okay, then you can
so
help.
I
out
will
with that.
help.
So Brody and Jimmy book it after him, lunging at him basically.
Yep.
And you see him about to leave out, jump the 6-foot gap or so to the ground. Less than that, like 3-foot gap to the ground. What did your guys roll?
I got an
13.
8, but I'm gonna use luck.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. And what'd you get,
fucker's not
Brody?
going anywhere.
13.
Okay, so yeah, you guys absolutely crush him. Like Jimmy hooks the arm as he's like mid jump, and his legs get outside, and you slam him down, and it's like mid back hits the bend in the floor as like the loading dock area, and you just hear him yell out like, "Oh motherfucker!" And the wind is blowing out of him. The box falls outside, crashes onto the ground. The lid of it rips open, and it flips upside down. The contents buried inside. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna drag him back in, and I'm gonna like mount him and fucking like one
Okay.
arm on his throat, the other fist cocked.
Yeah.
Fuck's going on, man?
He just goes for a swing to the face with his other arm.
Okay.
You can make a keep cool or combat to just fight right back.
Combat to fight right back. 100%.
Okay. And anybody, Angel, you're catching up now. You see him yanked to the ground, slapped into the floor, choke slam basically.
That's a 12.
12. How much harm do you? What weapon are you using first of all?
Just my fists.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't have the knife out for this. Don't worry.
You're not murdering him right now?
Sadly, I don't have my brass knuckles, or else I'd
Yeah.
fucking deck him with it.
You can up it to 2 harm. I'd say moving him isn't really likely if you've
Yeah,
got
yeah,
him
yeah, 2 harm's
trained, but on the ground anyway. So yeah, you just clock him, and you can tell it lands good in a satisfying way to this asshole, your friend. What are the other guys doing?
I'm
gonna
go
go-
to pin the arm.
You're gonna hit him
sorry.
as well. Just going for him.
No, pin the arm. Like,
Oh,
so
okay,
he-
yeah. Yeah, it'll be a combat roll anyway, but yeah.
Yeah. And
Hit him with the knife.
I'm going to sort of take a look outside and see if I can like what's going on with that box.
Okay. Angel, what'd you roll?
A 7.
7. So yeah, he gets an elbow into your face, and then you grab it. Yeah, you take 1 harm, but you do have his arm locked up against him now, and he can't move it. And Ransom, he like kicks a leg out you. Can you go keep cool to try and jump over that as you make your way outside?
Yeah. That is a 7.
Okay, yeah, he like kicks you kind of like in the bottom of the foot as you're making your way out, and you lose a bit of balance, but you get outside, landing on all fours. A bit of a scrape, but no damage. Brody, what are you doing?
I'm gonna talk to him and be like, Josh, just tell us what the fuck is going on, man.
He just laughs.
I'd
He's
like
like,
to hit him in the head again. Whenever my round's up.
Yeah.
Let me know.
yeah,
so I
make
can
that
go
roll.
again.
Make that
Yeah,
roll.
thanks.
And, Ransom, what are you doing as well?
I'm going to sort of tentatively tip the box over.
Okay, you start to like nudge it with your foot. Jimmy, you go to like punch him, and he just like he yanks his head out of the way, and he's surprisingly strong. All of you guys are basically restraining him, and he shifts you all on the ground enough to move out of the way.
Hit the
You
ground.
just hit the ground. Yeah. Ransom, as you're nudging the box, you see a silhouette of a figure in the parking lot here, running at you full speed. What do you do?
Back up. I'm going to. Let's see.
Hide behind the box.
Behind
Use
the
the
cardboard
box.
box. Let me just take a look here and see what would be the most appropriate. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to try and. I guess trying to get out of the way of danger. So sense danger, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, sense danger, that's more going to figure out what exactly is going on here. But that's okay.
Yeah, just see if there's like an escape route of like I can back up and
Yeah, sure.
get out of harm's way. 9.
Okay. As you're starting to tip the box over, you catch it, the figure running at you, and you move back, letting the box drop closed, and you see the person kind of start to lunge towards you, and in like a swift motion, slide the box up and the lid back together, and they start to head out with it in their arms. In the darkness, you catch that this person is all black, hooded, and no more than 5.5 feet tall.
Fuck Vance!
How far away is this person from us?
Like 6 feet, right outside. He's like right in front of Ransom. Just grab the box, and he's trying to book it off in a different direction. But he's like no more than a handful of feet away from Ransom as well.
Okay. Can I use my pipe?
You can do what you like.
So I'll take a big breath in, and I'll blow out and blow like a wind wall to like cut him off.
Okay. So the skull, the eyes light up red as the tobacco inside burns up, and you breathe out a wall of smoke. And this is at the other figure, not Josh.
Yeah. So so the other guy is like running this way. The wall like comes this way to like block his escape.
Okay. Yeah, and you just get this instinct that like, no. And as the smoke comes out of you and you say the word, it moves towards him, and you see him run into it like it's brick and hits the ground, heaving a little bit as the box falls on top of him. And Ransom, you see especially as it opens up and the lid falls away, and what seems to be like plastic and fluid starts to move out onto his chest as he's heaving on the ground, and
Like,
trickle out onto the ground around him.
Okay. So like these containers or whatever that were in there seem to have broken.
Yep.
And
and they're both just restrained on the ground, or he's heaving for his breath after getting knocked the hell out.
I run over and just give him like a kick in the head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Can you make a
Ransom
combat
went for the
roll?
kill shot.
Attaboy. Attaboy. You don't take no shit.
That is a 10.
Ooh, man's
Okay.
gonna get murdered.
Yeah, he
decapitated.
just takes 2 harm right away, right to the head, and you hear him kind of groan. And he's just spaced out, basically. He's not unconscious, but he's just like, you even at this distance, like you can see in his eyes, like he's non-responsive. And then you hear Josh scream with fury, and he starts to lift and bring you guys all up. Can you do either a keep cool or combat to try and keep him down, or if you want to do something else, you can do something else.
Can I use
Oh, God,
precise
so scared.
strike and aim for a weak spot, which I would think is his throat? I just
Sure.
Wow, this got real fucking dense.
Yeah, I think in your case it's throwing something. So do you have something you could throw at him?
The brass knuckles.
yeah,
Sure.
the rest
Yeah,
of
nice.
it.
Okay.
So that's a 10 total,
Okay.
and I
Eight.
threw the brass knuckles at his throat, which
Okay. So Jimmy starts to slow him down, pressing him up against the wall as he's standing up. Angel, are you helping with that or no?
Yeah, I'll help, but I don't have a positive combat, so
Oh, just making your
Can
own
I?
roll. Like failing could make things much worse, but
sure. Is it a
You don't have-
combat roll? No,
You
no,
don't-
I'll,
it's combat
I'll help.
or help out, but you don't have positive, so you're doing your own combat.
I got this. I'm gonna help.
Nah, you got luck though, right?
I got this. 9.
Okay, not too bad. Yeah, you go to like pin him up against the wall, and you catch your own arm against the cement, and it kind of like he elbows your like wrist into the wall as you're like restraining him, and it fucking hurts. But it's not too bad. And Brody, you rolled high, I think, for your
Yeah, 10
precise
10 total.
strike. Yeah, you just like fucking discus, and the brass knuckles go spinning and hit him right in the throat, and you hear it, and it's nasty. Like there is physical damage, and he's gasping, and you feel him sink, and he just falls to the ground. He's breathing ragged, but he's not putting up a fight.
Good.
What do you guys do? These two are non-responsive.
What the
Man,
fuck
that was
is going
fucked.
on?
Eh? I don't know
Jimmy.
what's in the box.
What's
Who's
in the
the other guy
box?
that
As you
grabs
guys
the
turn
potato and
to
smokes
look,
his face?
This person, you kind of get the impression, outdoors, moonlight on him, there is blood pouring out from around his face, and it's covered in streaks of red.
Did you murder somebody, Ransom? Did you kill him?
I really,
check for a
I don't
pulse.
think so.
Angel, how do you do that?
With my hand?
Do you put a finger in his mouth? How do you want to check for a pulse?
Who puts a finger in someone's mouth for a pulse?
It's sarcasm because I want to know where he's going on the body, because there's a
I'll try the wrist.
See if the tongue twitches. You can definitely count heartbeats
exactly.
Try the rectum.
Yeah.
Feel the heartbeat get deep enough.
that way. Ooh, he's cold.
Yeah, you go for the wrist,
Yeah.
and you feel it. It's there. It's fine.
And Jimmy's
Nice.
breathing. Or I'm Jimmy. Josh
You're
is
good.
breathing, right?
I hope you're breathing.
Jimmy,
Josh, yeah,
here.
he's fine. He's just like he's holding his neck. The brass
Together?
knuckles are like on his lap, and he's just like spaced out, trying to
Alright.
like. Yeah.
I want to do 2 things. One, I want to grab my brass knuckles. 2, I want to slap him really hard in the fucking face.
Okay. Yeah, make a combat roll.
Like full
that
open
well,
hand slap.
with them equipped, or
No.
okay?
He can't really fight back. That's not cool. But I do just want to like backhand the fuck out of him with my 12.
Okay, yeah, you deck him, and he doesn't. There's no resistance. His head just goes sideways, and his eyes are gazing, and he's still doesn't move.
You're a
He's
real
still
piece
breathing,
of shit,
but
man.
He doesn't say anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's
I
fucking
walk
out of
away.
it.
I go down the floating dock and see what the fuck's going on down there.
Yeah. And then you guys
Before-
see the body, blood covered, pouring out from around his head is a pool of red. What do you guys do?
Before I jump down, I'm just gonna ask Josh one more time. Josh, dude, just tell me what's going on.
Shit on him. Stop.
Yeah, he tries to like get it together and look at you, and he's struggling. Like he just can't figure out what you are or what you're saying, what's happening.
I walk over and like snatch the flashlight from Jimmy.
Yeah.
And
Can I see this person's face?
I'm gonna see what's going on with the box and this person.
You could see like sunglasses chipped and broken pressed up against the person's forehead, black clothes but blood smeared. There's almost nothing except like red streaking from his chest and pooling out from around his head. You do.
What about this box?
As you want to make an investigation check.
I sure do. That is 9.
The box has a bit of weight to it. And as you kind of like flip it up and look, reaching inside, you find an intact blood bag. And as you look at Simon on the ground in front of you, you see a broken one on his chest and the contents pouring out around him. And there's nothing else in the box.
Guys, I'm going to get the car. We need to get the fuck out of here.
We need to call the cops. Get the fuck out.
I'm
You
loading my car.
hear, you hear Josh whisper ragged. Brody, you're still with him, right?
Yeah.
So you won't need to roll to hear it. You just hear him say, like, you have to put it back. You have to put it back.
Put what back?
And his hand just like limply points to the blood.
You want me to put the blood back in the hospital?
He doesn't respond.
Brody,
Okay.
come on. We need to get the hell out of here.
Is Simon unconscious?
He's not unconscious, but he is kind of dazed. He's like he's looking up and he's like kind of a little bit in shock. He's not sure what is happening, and there's blood all around him and on his face, and he's not sure if he's dying.
I rifle
and-
through his pockets.
Okay.
As he's doing that, I'm going to come up to Ransom and just kind of whisper in his ear, Josh said to put it back. I'm assuming
not
he's talking
putting
about
it
the
back.
blood.
I'm not covering for this asshole. You need to get the fuck out of here and call the cops.
Okay, let's just get out of here.
I'm like already, if I can be like, I want to get to my car, start it, and get it close as I
Yeah.
can inconspicuously.
I'm like
Okay,
like
so you're
brushing myself
running
off.
to
And
the
like,
opposite
Oh
end
yeah,
of the
yeah. I'm going
hospital.
straight for the car. Like we need the car now.
Yeah, as is anyone going with Jimmy, or is he going by himself? That's fine.
He's
So
in-
you-
Well, when Ransom said to go, I'll be running to the car.
So who's staying here?
I'm just quickly checking Simon's pocket.
I feel like it's Angel is staying here. Yeah.
Okay, Angel alone. Everyone's
I
running.
fucking
though.
I if I hear the ring and be like, oh come get you, just fucking wait there. Like
Okay.
As you
Don't
guys
leave me, you assholes.
stop following him, you see Josh, like his legs kind of sit up on the edge of the dock, and slowly he's trying to like edge himself down, and then he just stops, and it looks like he's like about to like throw up or something. And then he just turns his head to the side. And you see a moment later that he is pulled sideways, and his legs are pulled up, and he seemingly is dragged away.
Like he was
By
fucking
nothing?
needed?
Inside the hospital off the dock. And Angel, you kind of hear just a scraping as he's not giving up a fight at all. He's knocked the fuck out due to Jimmy's hit. And you just hear like scraping as his shoes drag up the concrete and up into the hospital. And you see his limp body pulled off into the dark of the hospital. And for a moment, you see Simon's eyes lock on and go wide.
What the fuck did
Ra-
you do?
Is Ransom beside me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
stopped maybe 20 feet after Jimmy's like, fucking no.
Okay,
And you
I'm-
see Angel looking back over his shoulder, and you see the legs pulled up inside and dragged away.
Okay, I'm gonna take the flashlight, and I'm gonna run back into the hospital for my friend Josh.
Okay, you guys,
Your shit.
Jimmy, you see Brody flick on the flashlight as you're booking it. Ransom, are you following after Brody?
I'm kind of like locked here for a second between Jimmy, Angel, and Brody. Like, shit. Like, run after Brody.
You said
Okay.
it was only 3 feet, 3 to 4 feet, right?
Yeah, between that, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
And like as you make your way there, you shine the flashlight in, and you see like even just leaning in, you see Josh, his feet as the flashlight flick up onto them, and they're making their way away from you as he's on his back being dragged towards the double doors, and pulled inside.
We can't see anything at all dragging him.
No, as you guys were running before, those lights went out behind you.
Oh, okay. So it's not so much that he's being dragged by nothing, it's that we can't make out what is dragging him.
A lot of darkness. And Angel, you hear Simon just kind of gurgling a little bit, and like he's wiping blood from his face, kind of starts to stand up. And he just says, "What the fuck did you do to Josh?"
What were you doing with all the blood? I know you're a goth, but this is fucking crazy.
You see for a moment like a lot collapses on him at once, something that's been building, and he just rests his head back down on the cement as the blood bag finishes pouring out around him, and he just takes a breath. Fuck. And inside you hear Josh scream, and it rings out. And that's where we're going to end it for tonight.
We need to get the fuck out of here.
Well, they're following Josh, so they're dead. So
We
Cool,
survived.
I'll work on a new character for next week.
Yeah, do mark down any harm that you took. There wasn't a ton, but I think a few of you took a few here and there. We don't heal up at the end of the session or anything. If you want to heal up, there's ways to do that, but just remember we're going to pick up right where we left off.
Yeah.
A little something maybe happened. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe we'll
All right.
find out next time, given everyone's still alive.
For now.
Thanks, everybody. Was that?
I said we're alive for now.
For now.
For now, yes.
Yeah.
It's a good way to be.
Brody has a younger brother named
Oh, yeah?
Jose,
Rhodey.
Jose
Yeah.
Martinez.
Okay, all right.
This mystery runs in the family now.
We have to find out what happened to Brody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the sequel to this. Like we just run credits. Brody's dead. What happens next? Okay, thanks everybody for watching. think things are really going to start picking up from here. It seems pretty evident. Gears are going to be clicking a little bit. Thanks for watching. We're the Casual Ones. We stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays most of the time, and we upload those things to the YouTube channel, and not on a regular schedule, but they will be up there usually. So thanks for watching, everybody, and have a good night.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye bye for now. Bye.